Yeah. I see it. I did. Shouldn't take that long, should it? Yeah, just leave it live. I'll just go live. Yep. I thought there was people on Facebook watching. See, it says 3 viewers up there. Okay. Camera in the corner. Russia's gonna call for the UN to investigate U.S. biolabs in the Ukraine. Thought they didn't have no biolabs in Ukraine. Of course they did. Of course they. Look at all of them. Look at all them biolabs. Okay. Sipping on fires there. What's up, Sipping? Dr. Drizzy's over there. Hold on, let's do a shout out to Dr. Drizzy. Hello, Dr. Drizzy. Sippin's over here. Sippin, we're on Facebook. Oh, she's on Facebook. I mean YouTube. Oh, Jose. Yeah. I talked to your mama.
Yeah.
Hey.
And what you say?
What you gonna do on that? Taking that truck apart?
What truck?
Oklahoma. Well, then give me $400.
Give you 400?
Yeah.
For what?
For taking that truck apart. You say you didn't care? Bioweapons. Turn this down. Cold and fish. Holding out party. Sipping on fire. Sipping on fire. U.S. engagement in Ukraine's biological facilities. George Soros is up in that bitch. Hunter Biden. Oh, I wonder what the U.S. government's doing with all them damn U.S. biolabs over there. Thought we didn't have none. According to the mainstream media, we didn't have none until that lady testified. Where's your misinformation on that, YouTube? How come you didn't go get her? Exclusive potential of very serious campaign finance violation uncovered in North Carolina. How much you want to bet that's got something to do with some Democrats? Serious campaign violations going on in Durham, North Carolina. A pair of college students working on a story at the voting polls on Monday may have uncovered a serious violation of campaign finance law. Durham Committee on the Affairs of Black People, PAC, the Fucci for Congress campaign and the Burkhead for Durham campaign were each mentioned by name on Monday at the Durham Central Library by an electioneer representing the Durham Committee on the Affairs of Black People, PAC. Worker identified himself as a poll worker organizer for the Durham Committee on the Affairs of Black People. Poll worker who later revealed his name to be Solomon Burnett also claimed that he was working for the campaigns to elect Sheriff Clarence Burkhead, as well as helping out the campaign of Valerie Fucci and the committee to elect Cherry Beasley. North Carolina and federal campaign finance laws clearly state that the political campaigns, which are entities subject to strict campaign fundraising limits, are not allowed to coordinate with outside groups who are not subject to the same fundraising limitations. Poll worker. Representing and passing out campaign materials that were marked paid for by the Fucci for Congress campaign and the Burkhead for Durham campaign. The poll worker also handing out campaign materials on behalf of Cherry Beasley. So this person's apparently handing out multiple campaign stuff. Let's watch the video.
I am a poll worker / organizer for the Durham Committee on the Affairs of Black People. I'm also working
for black people. Is that because he's black?
To elect Sheriff Clarence Burkhead, to re-elect Sheriff Clarence Burkhead, as well as helping out the campaign for Ms. Valerie Fucci and Cherry Beasley for Congress. So this is a sample ballot and a slate for the Durham Committee on the Affairs of Black People. Durham Committee on the Affairs of Black People is the oldest political action committee in North Carolina, and then it has our name, our organization, and our website. And basically, this is just a cheat sheet, you know, for how to vote if and when you get into the booth. So this is some of Sheriff Clarence Burkhead's information. I think this is particularly useful.
Black guy.
I think there's a possibility of federal engagement with
some tools for Jose online. Are those Jose's tools or are they your tools?
If I pay for them, they're my tools. Okay. What tools are they?
Cylinder pack liner puller remover. Piston ring compressor tool.
Yeah, if I pay for them, they're mine. That's who wants to pay for them.
Okay.
With local law enforcement going on right now, that we absolutely do not. We don't want an international, federal.
Paid for by Burkhead for Durham.
Youth and local law enforcement. So I think that Sheriff.
Thought y'all didn't like the
law.
law.
Candidate if you don't
want
want
black cops. We don't like black. Not even then. We don't like
this
black
is some
cops.
Information on Ms. Valerie Fucci.
Yeah, there's another one for you.
If y'all want to see Ms. Valerie Fucci is really, really cool. Her niece, Paris
really cool.
Fucci, is also the first Muslim elected the Chapel Hill Town Council.
Not the first Muslim.
Connection, and so you know, Valerie's reach go from the highest heights to back down to the streets and to the mosque and back to you and me. And so I'm really down with her. And I say, hi, how are you? I work for the Durham Committee on the Affairs of Black People. This is a sample ballot of the candidates we've chosen. I work particularly for Sheriff Clarence Burkhead and for Valerie Fucci and Ms. Cherry Beasley for Congress.
Can we just get a copy of those or take?
Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Got hung up on me.
Sure.
These are yours.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. Okay. And your name was?
My name is Solomon Burnett.
Solomon. Okay.
Solomon Burnett. You know you ain't supposed to be doing that, Solomon. You're breaking the law. Breaking federal and state law. Federal and state law, you're breaking it. Ouch, nasty. Michigan Dim County clerk attempts to shame private citizen who exposed voter fraud in her jurisdiction. Gets owned by brutal fact check. Uh-oh, who's that? Smashley, what's up there, girl? How you doing, Smashley? Thanks for the sub there, Smashley. You're welcome there, Smashley. Robbie L. Brown just come over and signed up. How you doing, Robbie? I've heard a lot about you, Robbie. Something about you doing a haunted Halloween thing down in McDonough, Georgia, but you don't know where the shit's going on. You don't even know where the train wreck was at, from what I heard, Robbie. Somebody said you didn't know where the train wreck. Said you crazy as hell. Oh, I don't even want to get into that. What you doing, man? Benson's Dirty Deeds. Let's listen to this.
For this episode, we go no further than Benson and Whitmer's own backyard, East Lansing, where we have found what may just be the hotbed for voter fraud in Michigan. Following the 2020 election, Ann Hill, a 16-year resident of East Lansing, Michigan, was volunteering on behalf of her neighborhood to work on a housing study of the city when she made some interesting discoveries. She requested a copy of East Lansing's voter roll with a FOIA request and was amazed at what she found. Hill began to see oddities and anomalies in the city home to Michigan State University. What she discovered is truly alarming. An astounding 9,000 ineligible voters on the rolls. Worse, 21% of those ineligible registrants voted in the 2020 election, and their ballots were counted. 50 registered voters were listed as residing at non-existent addresses along a non-existent street, Cherry Lane. 15 of those registrants voted absentee in 2020. Out of curiosity, Hill turned her attention to the university's dormitories. She contacted MSU and confirmed that most MSU dormitories were closed due to the COVID pandemic in 2020. No one could possibly have lived in these buildings during the months leading up to and through the election because the power was turned off. Still, the QVS showed 1,738 voter registrants recorded as living at these closed dorms, and 276 of these registrants actually cast counted ballots. What Hill found at the local fraternities, sororities, and co-ops was shocking.
Found out
The
these damn
voters
college kids is
registered
cheating.
and residing in these student housing organizations tallied 526. A check of their ages revealed that 342 of these registrants were 40 or more years of age. To
What are they
Hill's
doing in
surprise,
college?
11 middle-aged women ranging in age from 48 to 53 were registered as living at an all-male fraternity house.
We got the ladies,
Clearly,
the grandmas living at the fraternity houses.
none of these
Well, that's cause they
outsiders
cooking
still
breakfast
live
and stuff in the morning
houses.
for the kids at school. That's all they
So
doing.
why are the people who should not be listed on our voter rolls still voting from these addresses?
Yeah, why they still
Sounds
voting
like
from them
someone
addresses?
else may be voting using these fraudulent
Somebody
registers.
else is probably doing it.
My opponent refuses to do her job. My opponent intentionally continues to leave Michigan's voter registration database corrupt.
Well, look at the way she's shaking like that.
Absolute threat to your voting rights.
Crazy
And yet
white
she wants
woman.
to tell you that the voting rolls are clean. She must be replaced. This is why I'm running for the office of Michigan Secretary of State, to protect the people of Michigan
I'm voting for
from
you.
this corrupt politician. There are many examples of lawless and unconstitutional activities from our very dishonest Secretary of State. This is why I am running to restore honesty and the rule of law to the office of Michigan Secretary of State. Efficient branch office operations, honest and transparent elections, protecting your voting rights. So please visit our website, ChristinaCaramo.com. Sign up to
Christina
volunteer,
Caramo.
make a contribution, and I will see you at the polls on November 8th.
See you there, girl. She's gonna be out there shaking hands, kissing babies.
Seems like Barb Biden needs to spend less time on Twitter and focus on her job as Ingham County Clerk.
That's what it seems like to me too. We ain't paying her to be on Twitter. We're paying her to get her ass up there and get to work. She ain't doing it. Operation Flag Drop. Operation Flag Drop. All right, we're doing live over on the YouTube side again. We got another one back over on YouTube. Y'all come see us on YouTube. It should be pinned in here somewhere. Smash is over there, Sassy Serena. As long as some older boomers don't get nasty and creepy. Sassy Serena, that sounds like rich. It's probably rich. He's here to get some information from the other side. What other side are you wanting to get information from, Sassy Serena? Hello again from yesterday. Did you change your tag? And what kind of information would you like? Quit voting for anybody that's been in office before. That would be the first information I'd give you. Get some new people in there. Because most of the ones that are up there are corrupt. Calls grow for criminal investigation of the EU Commissioner Ursula von der Leyen over Pfizer deal. That's where she was paying for all that Pfizer shots over there. I think it was like 10 per person. She did a deal, 74 billion or 74 million euros. And they said, did you test it to see if it stopped the transmission? They said, no, we didn't test that. What all y'all people coming out telling us y'all did?
Well, last week, if you were lucky enough to be watching this show, you were among the very first people in Australia to see an amazing clip from Europe.
Pfizer did not know if jab stopped transmission. They come out and said, no, it don't stop it.
Right.
Well, y'all told us if we got this jab, we couldn't catch it and we couldn't pass it on to nobody. And y'all lied to us because that bitch at CDC, she's had 5 jabs and she caught it this week. This week or last week. She caught it. Fauci's caught it. Now, either y'all lied to us about that or you didn't take the jab. Which one is it? That guy over there in the EU also said he messed his heart up. He's had like 3 or 4 surgeries. He said, y'all didn't even take it.
Concept of vaccine
Sonny Porter's watching. What's up, Sonny? Go over to the YouTube channel.
Upside down on its head. The whole idea that we should be taking vaccines to protect.
She can't pay attention to chat.
Upside down, and it was
yes, you can, girl.
The questioning of senior Pfizer executive Janine Small that the Dutch
Serena Gonzalez, sassy Serena,
asked the most critical and pertinent question, and the response was staggering. Here it is. Have a look again.
Was the Pfizer code?
Pay attention to this, sassy Serena, because you're one of them young kids that can't really hear. Now pay attention to what this guy's going to ask this lady about the Pfizer jab.
Vaccine tested on stopping the transmission of the virus before it entered the market. If not, please say it clearly. If yes, are you willing to share the data with this committee? And I really want a straight answer, yes or no, and I'm looking forward to it. Thank you very much.
Regarding the question around, did we know about stopping immunisation before it entered the market? No.
Did you hear what she just said, Serena? Now, my channel's been took down several times because of this. The guy said, did y'all let me play it again for you so you can hear him say it. I don't want you to think it's me saying it.
Of the virus before it entered the market.
In Parliament, Rob Roos asked the most critical and pertinent question, and the response was staggering. Here it is. Have a look again.
Was the Pfizer COVID vaccine tested on stopping the transmission of the virus before it entered the market?
Was the jab tested to see if it stopped the transmission of the virus before it entered the marketplace? Before it come out here to me and you, that's what the marketplace is. That's us. We're the marketplace. I don't know how up to date you are on terms like that, but we're the marketplace. Was it tested to stop the transmission of the virus before y'all pushed it out to the public?
If not, please say it clearly. If yes, are you willing to share the data with this committee? And I really want a straight answer, yes or no, and I'm looking forward to it. Thank you very much.
Regarding the question around, did we know about stopping immunisation before it entered the market? No.
And this lady says, no, we didn't test it on that. We're working at the speed of science. Speed of science. If you blink, you missed it. That's how fast science works. It is super fast. It's called The Flash. Have you ever seen that comic book? This guy dressed up in a red suit had a lightning bolt on the front right here. That's how fast he was. You know how fast lightning is? He's faster.
We had to really move at the speed of science.
Did you hear how fast she had to move at the speed of science? She was hanging on to the car. Yeah, barely got a grip on it before it took off at the speed of science, and her feet was dangling out the side like that. Good thing she wasn't going backwards, or her dress would have been up around her head. You know, she's dangling. Probably would have slung her up under the tires.
the speed of science, honestly. In that clip, the basis for which all the
Speed of
vaccine mandates
science.
here in Australia, certainly, and around the world.
Getting to the speed of science. Sassy Serena, I don't know if you're one of those of the opinion that you can have 78 genders, but science says there's only 2. Now I have been taken down because of that, because clearly YouTube don't believe in science. I don't understand why.
And the subsequent consequences of
Tommy
those
T-Bone,
vaccine
what's going on,
passports,
man?
all the disruption, all the dramas, all the lies ruined and turned upside down was thrown out the window. Well,
Sub up
I'm
to the
delighted
channel,
to
Tommy.
say
Tommy
that
T-Bone
Dutch
Davis.
conservative Rob Roos joins us now on the show. Rob, great to see you. Thanks so much for coming on the show. And I was thrilled when you asked that question in English. You knew how
Ask it in English so they say it in Spanish.
important that question was, and I remember you started in Dutch and then you went, hang on, I'm going to ask this question in English. Well done, and thank you so much. Rob, great to
Yeah,
have you
Corey,
on
I'm
the
helping
show.
other sheep. Clearly you're a sheep you're a retarded sheep. I can't help retarded sheep.
You to asking that
Retarded sheep is going to walk around over in a circle, in the corner over there. And when I'm talking to this other new sheep over here, I'm going, don't pay no attention to him. He's retarded.
particular question.
His name's Corey. He's a retarded sheep. Look at him walk in a circle over there. What's he licking his butthole for? He thinks he's going to learn something.
Thank you for having me here. Well, since the implementation of the COVID vaccine,
I do exactly what they want me to do. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's why they keep taking my channel down. Because I'm doing exactly what they want me to do.
I also asked it to AstraZeneca and Moderna because it's
I'm trying to show you this stuff, Corey. You don't have to pay no attention to it. You can continue to walk around in a circle over in the corner. We'll continue having this discussion for more sheep that's coming in that's not quite as gone as you are. And can see things that are clearly shown to you.
Millions of people were...
This man just asked this lady, did y'all test that vaccine to see if it would stop the people from getting it, the virus? And she said no. Now, how many people did you hear in mainstream media, in our government tell you, I can name off 6 or 8 of them right off the top of my head, that if you got the vaccine, you would not catch it. Damn near every one of them that said that have caught it. Now, like I said, something's going on here. Either they're lying to us, or they didn't take it, or it don't work.
Placed outside society because of COVID passports. People lost their jobs. It was
Corey.
all based on the idea that the vaccine would stop the transmission. Otherwise, there would be no point in excluding
Yeah, I'm not that important, Corey.
vaccinated people from society. If
You
the
report it
vaccine
for
doesn't
nudity?
stop transmission, then vaccinated people.
That's real funny, Corey.
So I found this to be an incredibly important question.
Rob,
That's why you stay over there, Corey. We don't need you over there with the good guys.
Certainly all during, as you
Lisa.
know, here in Australia, we had some of the worst lockdowns. We had this vicious...
Your opinions are based on science. I don't care. Live and let live. That's why we're in the trouble we're in right now, Serena, because people have stood by and said, well, it don't bother me. That's why you I think you're a girl. Serena sounds like a girl's name. I don't want to misgender you. But that might be the reason why you might one day be faced in a bathroom with a man with a penis.
Persecution of unvaccinated people. We had our state premiers,
Yeah, you're triggered there,
governors or
Corey.
whatever.
Have fun, Corey.
Going on television and saying they wouldn't be in the same room as a vaccinated person. We had this endless repetition of this is a pandemic of the unvaccinated.
So,
right here,
the more we can keep people
Premier from Victoria
away from those who are, given that this is a pandemic of the unvaccinated.
Yeah, it is a pandemic of the unvaccinated.
We had health authorities, health bureaucrats.
Patricia, what's up, Patricia? Go over to the YouTube channel, Patricia, and hang out with some really cool people. That Corey guy that's above you right there, he's a retarded sheep.
But it was certainly happened here in Australia. Rob, so you got that critical question answered.
Conscientious moron, what's up?
whether it would stop transmission. Now, were you surprised by the answer? I think you were.
You're
because
full
you
of
went
shit,
straight
Conscience.
outside
You've never heard that I heard of
and
you.
you were quite
What the hell are you
adamant.
talking
You're saying
about?
this is a
You never
scandal.
heard that. I played it on here when this news come out with these people that were, Fauci told you that, CDC told you that, Barack Obama told you that. Get the vaccine. You can't pass it to nobody. You won't catch it.
This is disgraceful. What's it been like since you exposed this scandal?
They're asking for their money back.
I wasn't that surprised because it was the answer.
Y'all lied to them.
As I
That's
suspected.
fraud.
But we have all seen the daily
Should be bad fraud because you're perpetrating it against the government. Used to be when you did that against the government would come after you. Like you're selling something to the government. Here, I got this snake oil right here. This right here cures cancer. You sell it to them and they go, this shit don't cure cancer, it just makes you drunk. Put your hands up against the wall. Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you come from?
This is Mr. Moron. How you doing today, buddy?
Pretty good. Now you're saying you've never heard nobody say that you couldn't get the virus if you got the vaccine. You saying you've never heard that?
What I heard is that it lessens the effects of the virus.
That's not what you heard. They never said that.
Like the flu shot.
They never said that.
Are you sure, Jimmy?
I'm positive.
Play a clip where it say if you get the shot.
Drizzy, are you watching? Can you pull me up some clips? Yeah, because hold on, I'll probably find you one right here.
Yeah, I mean, like, no, and I ain't trying to be funny enough.
Because they did like montages of them all saying the same thing. You can't get the vaccine, you can't pass it on if you had a virus.
What I interpreted from what they were saying is,
oh, you interpreted it.
like it just lessens the effects of.
Oh, that's not. They didn't say nothing about it lessens the effects. It says
Yes,
you.
it say if,
Look, I'm trying to find one because I'm finna show you you're wrong.
and then I got another question.
Go ahead with the second question while I'm looking for the first question. Looking for the answer for the first question.
Let me ask you, what is your definition of anti-Semitism?
Anti-Semitism?
Mm-hmm.
That would be against Jews, wouldn't it?
Okay. I'm not saying you're wrong. Because I always thought about this. Like, why because it's literally so somebody's being prejudiced against a person's religion, right? Because Jewish is a religion and not a race, right? Would you say that?
No. I would say Jewish people are a race.
A race?
Yeah, Jewish people are a race of people.
You think they're a separate race? Really? It's not a religion?
Well, it's a religion that separates themselves because they're Jewish.
But they separate themselves because of their religion, not because of their race.
Well, maybe they're trying to mix it up then.
You know what's so funny? Because did you watch the Piers Morgan and Kanye West interview?
Yeah, and then I watched the Lex Freeman and the Kanye West interview.
Okay. So in the Piers Morgan, he kind of was doing that. Like he would say why are you being, you know what I'm saying, against their religion and their race too.
No, what he was saying was what Kanye was saying was the people that are silencing him are the Jewish people that control the media, the music industry. And they was going, no, that's not true. And he goes, well, and this is what I took from it. He was going, well, all of these people that are in charge of these industries are Jewish. So you can't claim to be a Jew and then go, don't criticize me because I'm Jewish.
No, I'm just trying to like, because I think this is interesting. Like, do you think that they are a race or just it's a religion or ethnicity or, you know what I'm saying, a culture where like, because I would almost categorize them as white people. Like, same as Greek people, I would categorize them.
Well, there's Jewish people of color.
White people, it's just different regions, and you know what I'm saying, and cultures and ethnicity.
Well, there's Jewish people of color, right? Ain't the black Israelites, don't they claim to be Jews?
So, yeah, they claim to be the lost Jews.
But them people are black. Right?
You say, yeah. So Jewish people can't be black.
No, that's what I'm saying. But you're saying they're white people. I'm saying they're black people.
No, but the world doesn't recognize recognize them as the lost Jews. People think it's outrageous. They think Jewish people are the, you know what I'm saying? The actual Jewish people are not black Israelites, right? So that's not recognized well, right? Only they believe that they are. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, or it's a belief to them. It is not a known fact to anyone besides them, right?
Yeah, I don't
Would
think.
you say that?
I think what is being shown right now is proving that Kanye West was telling the truth.
So you think that they do run like the media empire and all that?
Yes.
Now, like, so get back to my question.
Well, hold up. Who is the owners of these corporations?
I couldn't tell you, man. Truthfully.
You couldn't tell me who the owners are?
What corporation are you talking about? Like media, like Rupert Murdoch? And
The mainstream media.
would that be Rupert Murdoch? I know him for sure, but I don't really know who else.
Well, is Rupert Murdoch? Is he a Jew? Is he a Jew? Is he Jewish?
No, I don't think he is.
You don't think he's a Jew?
You think he is?
I don't know.
I don't think he is. I think he's Catholic or Irish or something, isn't he? Or England? He might be. He's from Australia, though.
But he talked about a bunch of different things, though, too. He talked about the people that's writing his contracts up.
But no, I'm just trying to decipher how you feel. Do you think that they are a race, like white, black, you know what I'm saying, Asian, or do you feel like they're a culture or ethnicity?
I think there's bad people in every race, culture. I think they're bad people. I think if somebody runs a corporation, stop.
Yeah, they're a race.
Stop for a second. I think there's bad people in everybody. Every race, every country, every religion has good and bad people in it.
Of course, but I'm just saying, what do you consider them? 'Cause
What do I consider Jewish people?
Yeah, do you consider them a race or an ethnicity?
Well, not all Jewish people are religious.
No, it's no wrong answer. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get you or nothing. I just wanted to hear your thoughts because I always found that funny. Like, cause that's why I asked you what was the definition. Well, what do you feel the definition of anti-Semitism is, right?
I think anti-Semitism would be people against the Jewish faith or a Jewish person.
Is it faith or person? We should look that. Let me look that up.
Yeah, you need to look at it.
I thought it was faith more than anything, and not a particular person.
Updated shots.
But I think like that, it's conflated like that. That's very interesting. And then like they kind of get their own like word for it. Even if you against them, they still got their own word. Like if me and you against each other, it's just plain out racism. You dig what I'm saying? No,
it's people that are right against wrong.
No, you're missing the point. What I'm saying, Jay.
No, that's what I'm saying. You're trying to make everything into a race thing. It's not.
No, I'm just asking, bro.
It's either right or it's wrong. Well, let me ask you this. Do you think people, no matter what faith they are, or religion, or race, if they're stopping people because they don't agree with what they say, is that right or wrong?
What do you mean stopping them out? Like making money?
By silencing them.
How can you
stopping their contracts that they had with them because they don't agree with what that person said.
Is it right?
Is it right or wrong?
Of course it's wrong to silence them.
There you go. Then hey, we agree on something.
Do they have the power to do it? And why do they have the power to do it? That's a better question.
Because they break the law. No, hold up. Here we go again. What does our First Amendment say?
You have the freedom of speech. But you're talking about contracts, right? That's different. A private business.
Yeah, I think Kanye's going to take these people to the cleaners. Kanye's going to take these people to the cleaners, these people at Adidas and stuff that are backing out of contracts with him.
Yeah, I don't know. But you know what's funny about the First Amendment? It's only really for the Congress.
It's only what?
That Congress shall not, you know what I'm saying, hinder anyone from having a voice. You dig what I'm saying? It ain't for everybody. It's just for Congress. Congress cannot censor people. That's what it's for. Like, the government can't censor people.
But the government has censored people.
Who?
Me.
Who has the government censored?
The government has censored me and countless other conservatives.
How is the government censored?
By working with Twitter, Facebook, YouTube.
Then you gonna have to prove that they.
Well, they already proved that. They've already proved that.
So
there's email. Hold up. There's emails. There's emails where they said that they had a hotline to the White House.
Now, wait a minute. What government attacked you? Was it the federal government or was it the local?
Well, I don't know what's in the White House. What's in the White House? Is that federal or is that state?
Look, this is my first.
Is that federal or state?
Saying the White House specifically targeted you. They went to Twitter and YouTube.
Yes.
For you.
Yes.
Why? What kind of threat are you?
Because I'm a conservative speaking the truth.
So that's the threat?
Yeah, if I'm telling you that these people are lying to you, yeah, I'd be a threat to them.
But you still on Twitter, right?
Well, I'm on there now. I'm on a different channel on YouTube.
Are you still on YouTube?
Yes, but I'm on a different channel.
So you still on there, right?
Yeah, but I'm on a different channel. I'm on a different channel. I'm not on the one that I worked. I'm not on the one that I worked a year and a half, 2 years on, because they give me a strike on that one.
You actually put your full government name and everything when you signed up.
Yes, I'm not trying to hide from anybody.
I'm not saying hide, but the song moved quiet, but we all right.
DJ Mighty Mouse dead, producer 48 died suddenly at his Spanish home as pals pay tribute.
But you say they silenced you, but yet you still here, and we still hear you.
What do you mean? I'm still here, but I'm on a different channel.
But you still here.
I don't. But I'm missing the other 1,300 people that sub to me.
But I'm saying, Jamie, you don't think that they know you got a new channel? If
I don't know if they do. Probably. You know, they took another one down last week. Give me a strike for misinformation from playing this stuff when these people over there in the EU when this guy asked this question of that lady at Pfizer, said, did y'all test it to see that it did not spread the virus? And she said, no, we didn't test it. We was moving at the speed of science.
Did they do what now?
Did they test the vaccine to see if it stopped the spread of the virus?
Did you ever find a clip where they said where you go get it? If you got this.
Well, I'm having to talk to you, and I'm doing like 3 things at one time, and you keep like interrupting me, and I'm having to stop and talk to you.
Bad day for America.
We are seeing that the ability of individuals who are infected through breakthrough infections, namely vaccinated people who ultimately get infected, that they are generally without symptoms or minimally symptomatic. However, it is clear that they are capable of transmitting the infection to uninfected individuals. And the data that
you hear what he just said? That's Fauci admitting that you can. That
of virus.
Did you not hear him?
I didn't hear him.
Listen. Well, if you be quiet and listen.
That they are generally without symptoms or minimally symptomatic. However, it is clear that they are capable of transmitting the infection to uninfected individuals.
They're clearly capable of transmitting the infection to people that don't have the infection.
You said you were looking for a clip where they said...
I am. This is Fauci changing. Listen, this is Fauci changing his story.
No, you changing it.
What do you mean I'm changing it? Did Fauci say that you... Stop. Did Fauci say you can't transmit this virus if you get the vaccine?
No, he didn't say that.
So he didn't.
I never heard of.
I'm Angelique Kimlani, senior reporter here, covering all things healthcare, which means everything. This is an elongated first, a second, a third, please.
You know, I look.
So you're saying I'm changing what Fauci said?
Yes, because initially you said I'm going to find a clip where they say if you get the shot, you won't get the virus.
Exactly.
You haven't found that yet.
Yes, I'm trying to pull these up for you now. So I'm having to click back through. The thing I seen yesterday was a montage. It had different people. I had Fauci, it had Obama, it had Rachel Maddow. There was 5 or 6 people on there. The lady from the CDC, the one that just got it, that's had 5 vaccines. It was a montage of all of them people telling you if you got the vaccine, you could not catch it and you could not spread it.
I've never heard that, Jack.
You're full of shit.
More as an elongated and exacerbation of the original first wave. If you look at when we got hit badly, which was dominated early on by the northeastern corridor, particularly the New York metropolitan area, the cases went way up and then came back down to a baseline of about 20,000 cases. So we never really cleared and got down to a very low baseline, which I would consider to be less than 10,000 per day, maybe just a couple of thousand per day. So we stayed at 20. Then you remember when we tried to, quote, open up the economy again and open up the country, there were several states that did that in a somewhat varied way. Some did not adhere very well to the proposed guidelines. And what you saw, particularly along the southern states, Florida, Georgia, Texas, Southern California, Arizona, we started to see a peak that brought us up to around 70,000 per day. Then it came back down again only to about 30 to 40,000 and was stuck at around 40,000 for several weeks to, if not a month or more. And now as we're getting into the cold weather, we came back up again to the worst that we've ever had, which was over 80,000 per day. So if you look at the chart, which you just showed, we've never really had waves in the sense of up and then down to a good baseline. Clearly, it's been up and wavering, up and down, till now we're at the highest baseline we've ever been, which is really quite precarious. So, you know, it's kind of semantics. You want to call it the third wave or an extended first wave. No matter how you look at it, it's not good news.
Hold on, let me cut this off.
I'm saying he's talking about waves, so he couldn't have said that you can't spread it.
You want to make a bet?
How? And he talking about waves, man. That makes no sense.
Right here.
He ain't even mentioned that.
Okay, all right. Stop. This is January 22nd. Look.
So he knows.
January 22nd, 2022.
And Foo Fighters performed for an all-vaccinated crowd, even included a guest appearance from Dave Chappelle. It was the venue's first full-capacity concert since March of 2020. So, in some states, things aren't going well, like a kind of vaccine ceiling in many parts of the country. Dr. Anthony Fauci is the chief medical advisor for President Biden, director of National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases at the National Institute of Health. Earlier today, he warned the new Delta variant is the greatest threat to eliminating COVID-19 in the United States, and he joins me now. Let's start with that right now. You know, a few months ago, I started taking up a kind of fairly bullish banner on COVID because the vaccines look so efficacious, and particularly as deployment.
He's talking to Fauci. Be quiet. I'm gonna put you on hold.
Got better. It really felt like okay. The first time that I've started to feel bearish again is in the last few weeks, and it's because of these numbers. This is 14-day COVID changing cases in the states with the highest change. Missouri 55%, 53%. Arkansas 46. Utah.
I wish I had that montage from yesterday.
How worried are you about that?
Me too.
Yeah, I wish I had the montage from yesterday because I'm having to go through here and listen to them to get to the points where they say it. Now this is what it said. This is what it says. This is June 22nd, 2020. Shut up and listen. June. All right, let's put you on. Let's hang up on your dumb ass since you don't want to listen. This is June 22nd, 2021. I think we're in October. I'm not quite sure. I'd have to look at a calendar right now. This is October. This is June. Comes before October on my calendars. I don't know what kind of calendar you're looking at, but on your calendar, it might have it vice versa. If you're vaccinated, you're safe. Drizzy, are you listening out there? If you are, please find me that montage of Rachel Maddow, Fauci, Wazowski, the lady from the CDC that just got COVID, there was a montage of them saying that if you got the vaccine, you were safe.
I'm quite concerned at states and people who don't get vaccinated, Chris. The situation is so clear, the data affirm. If you get vaccinated, you are protected, even with the Delta variant.
What did he just say? Did you hear that? Yeah, I hung up on him. Because he won't shut up, that's why I hung up on him. Did you hear what he said? Conscientious moron. Let me back it up just a second and let you listen to him one more again.
Data affirm. If you get vaccinated, you are protected. Even
if you get vaccinated, you are protected. That's not what that woman said that was questioned in the EU. Did y'all test to see if this would stop the transmission? And she said, no. These people told you that they did. And if you got the vaccine, you couldn't catch it and you would not pass it to anybody. That's what they said. I didn't say it. They said it. I told you a long time ago, they're full of shit. You can look at these people and tell by their body languages that they're lying to you.
with the Delta variant, which, by the way,
on
has
YouTube,
a greater capacity to spread
Gibson,
from person to person. And when you're infected, it has a greater likelihood of giving you serious
you can.
disease.
It's her body, her choice.
We
She
know
can do that,
as a fact
Sassy Serena.
From our own
I think
country,
you're
but
rich.
particularly from the experience in the UK. The vaccines we have do protect well against the Delta variant. So if ever there was a reason
Bullshit.
to get vaccinated, it's right now.
How do they protect you if it don't work? Don't keep you from getting it. Vaccines keep you from getting it. The way it was when I was growing up, maybe things have changed. Oh yeah, y'all changed the definition. Why did you change the definition of vaccine? You know why you did. Because y'all were some lying sons of bitches.
Unknown caller. And while we're on the subject,
You put it on your forehead there, Rachel.
that gets straight. I got my shot.
Well, yay for you.
So excited. I got the Johnson & Johnson one-shot vaccine. Can I just tell you about it for a second?
Yeah, go ahead, tell us.
I went on my own, so I didn't have anybody take a picture of me.
Why?
Me dancing like Chris did when I was getting the actual shot. I don't think I would have liked to see a picture of me getting the actual shot anyway, because I am afraid of needles, and so it would make me throw up if I saw a picture of myself getting.
And your mustache is looking awful thick there, girl.
An injection. But I did take this photo.
Vicky,
of
what's
myself
up, girl?
Right.
Vicky, we're over on
the
YouTube.
shot, right as I sat down in the waiting area, and I know this is a terrible photo.
Who is that fella right there?
I'm wearing my old battered West Point baseball cap.
And that right there don't stop you from catching no virus neither. It's on the side of the box. Read it. All you got to do is read it. Turn around and go. This does not stop you from catching a virus. And you see people well, I still see people wearing these things. Most of the time they're by themselves in their car. And I just laugh hysterically at them. Look at that nut job over there.
Totally forgot.
Retarded sheep. Spinning around in a circle in the corner.
Put a bright red binder clip on the left side of the bill for safekeeping.
Yeah.
That's what's up there on the side of the brim. See that little red metal
Yeah,
clip?
we see it. You look cool.
Such a dork.
Like that flannel you're wearing.
Like forever, my
Makes you look real manly there, girl. Where's your ox and your axe that you're chopping down trees with?
I look a little crazy in the
She's
photo,
trying to
even
be a man.
beyond just the weird hat. And it is because I was sitting there bawling my eyes out from relief and gratitude for being able to get the shot. I kept having to sneak a handkerchief.
Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from?
So I wouldn't totally soak it while I just...
Yeah.
Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, this is Mark, man.
You can't call the show, dumbass.
Out there crying for half an hour. As for any
No
side
one
effects,
demanded
I
you to
actually
get the
feel-
shot. What do you mean no one demanded you get the shot? They said if you don't get the shot, you can't go to work. New York City just had the Supreme Court say that's unconstitutional yesterday, and the people that were fired, the fire department, ambulance workers, cops, get their jobs back. Get their jobs back with back pay. This shit was planned. And if you can't see it yet, go over to the corner and walk around in a circle. Yellow.
Not for you.
Is that him?
I don't think so.
I think it's him. Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Why the fuck I can't get on the show?
Because I said you can't get on the show. What don't you understand about that? Hey, Patricia, Smashley. Now go right over there in the corner and walk around in a circle. Because we're talking to people over here that's paying attention. They can see things that's right in front of your face. They're hitting you with like 2 or 3 things right now because Trump put a stop to their bullshit, what they were doing. The 16-year plan that they had where Hillary Clinton was going to come in and take us into war, which they're still trying to do. They're still trying to get us to go to war. For what reason? It's called population control. Because they can't control all of us when we wake up and go, what the hell have y'all been doing? And people get upset about it because there's some crazy son bitches out here in the world. And they're going to get upset about what y'all been doing. Especially, we ain't even got to the good part of the movie when it shows what they was doing to the children. Where's all the kids at that's missing? What's up with all these TV shows that's coming out going, yeah, blood from kids makes you young. What? Blood from kids makes you young? Well, this is the next question that should have been asked. Where are you getting that blood from kids? Well, they come down and donate it. What do you mean donate it? Well, not really. We take it from them. You know, that's the kids. You see them all. Walk into a Walmart and look to the left when you walk in. They got a big poster board over there with missing kids on it. They was putting this shit on the back of milk cartons. Missing. Where's all these kids at? 400,000 a year. Right here in America go missing. Where they at? I'll tell you where they at. One of these 6 son of bitches up there did something with them. Which ones? It's probably the ones that's in Ghislaine Maxwell's little black book. That's probably the ones that did it. That would be the first ones I ask. That's the first ones I would question when I was looking for missing children is the people that's in her book. How did she get charged and sentenced to prison for trafficking children and there ain't nobody that she trafficked them to arrested? How does that work? It don't, because we got a bunch of lily-livered, jellyfish backbone police officers, law enforcement in this country that's not doing their effing job. A lot of them work at the FBI.
Totally fine.
Jamie, you gonna get in trouble? And I'm gonna die one day. I would rather stand up and say something about this bullshit than to sit back and go, I ain't gonna say nothing. Why? Because you a jellyfish backbone bitch. That's why you ain't saying nothing. You ain't got the balls that God give you. A lot of you want to go to the doctor and get them cut off now. Why? Because you're messed up in the head from this shit. They're feeding you your food and spraying on you. Well, that's not just chemtrails, Jamie. Chemtrails that look like grids. I just showed you the video yesterday where they're talking about blocking out the sun. For what reason?
Arm hurt a little bit.
These are satanic pedophiles running the world. A lot of them in her little black book. Bet your money. Mike, is this you again?
No, I was going to ask that girl, can I fuck?
Sounds just like Mike again. Sounds like a dumbass. How you doing, Mike? What's on your mind? What's on your mind there, Mike?
I was going to tell that.
Tell it while you're walking. Kick rocks, bitch. Adios. I need to get one, Robbie. I need to get one of the old shows. Conscientious is a nut job. He didn't shut up and listen. I would have let him listen and play. Drizzy. Where's Drizzy at? Is Drizzy on here? I want him to, he's excellent at this shit. Pulling these things up, he can snatch it out of the internet just like that. The internet's like this area right out here we can't see. But it's really in a server somewhere. But he could snatch it. And I could show you. I can't find it. I'm trying to look for the montage. But listen, here we go right here. Heavy loss. DJ Mighty Mouse dead. Music producer Matthew Ward, 48, dies suddenly at his Spanish home as pals pay tribute. Well, this is the thing you ought to ask. Did he have the jab? When are they going to start putting that in the headlines? Let's ask Tim Pool this. Question for you there, Tim Pool. When are we going to start putting in the headline if someone had the jab or not? You got a bigger audience than I do. Ask the question, Tim Pool. I think Tim Pool's controlled. Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from? Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from? Hello? Hello, hello? Hello? All right, let's hang up on. When's Conscientious more? When's Mag gonna do something about the missing kids? We're trying to, Conscientious. We're asking questions. What are you doing? Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from?
I said that girl wanted some pussy.
Well, you tell her yourself. She don't get your raggedy ass no pussy. Raggedy ass. Broke bitch. You keep messing with the morons that you messing with there. Mike. You're on a job interview and they pull up your Twitter. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. Pulling up the Twitter. There it is. That's Kermit. He's got his coffee right there. Looks like a Starbucks cup. Quit doing business with these people. Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's going on with you and Mike, man? Where y'all beefing?
Mike is a racist moron. Hello, Chris. What's up?
And you know, like 8 minutes without the sun, the world is done. You realize that, right?
8 minutes what?
8 minutes without the sun. If they block the sun for 8 minutes, the whole world will go topsy-turvy. 8 minutes.
8 minutes, the whole world will go topsy-turvy.
Hell yeah.
How do you figure that?
You don't know how powerful the sun is?
Well, my nighttime is more than 8 minutes.
Because
my nighttime is more than 8 minutes.
Because that's how long it takes sunlight to hit Earth from the sun. 8 minutes.
Right? 8 minutes? Is that,
so you go,
where are you getting these numbers at? See, you're still listening to the same ones that's been lying to you.
I researched it.
You researched it, and where did you pull this information up?
You can just Google it. Go ahead.
You can Google it. I don't want to Google it. I'm still looking for that damn thing with the
they saying that if you get the shot, that you won't spread it and you can't get sick.
Yes, and I'm gonna find it and play it for you. I'm gonna find it and play it for your ass. I'm asking Drizzy. I'm hollering for Drizzy out there. Drizzy!
Chameleon wasn't vice president. Could be vice president. Okay.
Do what?
Still waiting on that.
Hold up. Here we go.
How'd it go? I feel great. I'm delighted to have gotten my fall updated vaccine, my bivalent vaccine, so I can be as protected as possible over the coming months. Rochelle Walensky, director of the...
I played the video yesterday. Was you watching the show yesterday?
No.
We'll go back and watch the show yesterday, and it'll show you.
Don't be up, though.
Yeah, my shows is always up.
No, because I go back and try,
Yeah, go to. I'm on Rumble. I'm on Odyssey. I'm on Facebook. Today we're back on YouTube. So go to one of those platforms and look for yesterday's show, and you can watch it. And you can watch it, and you can watch the video that I pull up where these people are talking about blocking the sun. What do you mean that they're not saying that?
I didn't say they weren't saying. I said who's saying that?
Well, let's see. Bill Gates. I forget the scientist. I forget the scientist's name yesterday that was talking about it. But they're trying to block the sun. You know why they're trying to do it?
Why?
They claim because of climate change. They're trying to block the sun's rays so it don't get as hot.
That would really mess up our climate, bro.
Well, I'm not the one trying to do this. These people that vote just like you are the ones doing this.
Let me ask you a question. How are they gonna block the sun? Are they gonna send something up to block the sun itself, or they just gonna make a dome big enough?
They're spraying barium and aluminum in the air.
Well, wouldn't that affect them too? Because they live on the planet as well.
Probably.
So why would they? So they're killing them?
Not as much as it would affect us.
Why? What do you mean? They still on Earth just as much as we are.
Well, a lot of these people have bunkers in places. You do realize that, right?
So you're saying now they're spraying the stuff to get ready for the bunkers?
No, I said they have bunkers.
Yeah, I'm saying though. You saying they're doing this so they can live in their bunkers?
Yeah. Blocking out the sun, caller is 100% right. If it were somehow possible to be blocked, we would be all dead in minutes. Oh, this guy agrees with you.
I told you.
I don't know. Why would we be dead in minutes if they blocked the sun out?
That's what I'm saying, man.
Why would we? Well, I don't understand what you're talking about. Why would we be dead in minutes?
Because of the.
Hold on a second. I got to call him. Hold on. Flat Earth. It hung up. He's so logical to this guy. He sounds so illogical, this Jamie guy. I sound illogical?
Who said that?
Sassy Serena.
He's just funny. He's just,
what do you mean? Tell me what I was saying that sounds illogical. I didn't say this shit. These people said it.
Don't black out the sun.
I didn't say it. These people said that. That's what they're trying to do.
But I'm saying just because
I didn't say let's block the sun out.
No.
I don't think you should be spraying shit in the air to block the sun. I think climate change is bullshit. I think it's a scam.
Do you really think that they would harm the place that they live to, James?
I don't know. Let's ask you this question.
That's just, though,
Do you think they would give black people shots in Muskegee? Do you think they would give black people shots in Muskegee and try to and give them syphilis? Do you think they would do that?
But they didn't give it.
Do you think they would do that? Do you think they would do that?
I know that they did that.
Oh, well, hold on. Who did that? Who did that?
It was the white doctor.
Who did that?
It was the white doctor.
Who did that?
The white doctor did that?
No, it wasn't the white doctor. Who did that?
The white doctor.
Who did that? It wasn't the doctor. The doctor didn't just go, hey, I'm going to give these people syphilis. Who did that?
It was the state.
Who was it now?
The state.
The state. So the state did that.
Yeah.
What state did that?
I believe it was Alabama.
So you're talking about the state just come alive and said, jab.
Jamie,
Do you mean the government, or is it that the word you're looking? Listen, dumbass. Listen, dumbass. Is the word you're looking for the government? Is that the word you're looking for?
Is it the state?
Is that the word you're looking for? Government.
I don't think it was the federal government, though. I think.
Okay. All right. Well, you keep on believing that. You keep believing that. You keep believing the shit that they telling you, like they told you that the sun rays come down in 8 minutes. You keep believing that. So you're telling me the sun rays travel, what is it, 94 billion miles away, or million miles? It's 94 million, I believe. You're saying that the sun rays travel that far, that fast in 8 minutes. Is that what you're saying?
Be the light or something.
I hear you, man. Gotcha. Conscience. There you go. I'm still trying to find out for you, Conscience.
With her vaccines.
And vaccinated people do not carry the virus, don't get sick.
I found one. Conscientious, I hope you're still listening. This is the head of the CDC.
Don't get sick, and that it's not just in the clinical trial, and that it's not, do not carry the virus, don't get sick.
Hold up, Jamie. Play it one more time for Conscientious.
And that it's not just in the clinical trials, but it's also in real world data.
Walensky is up to date with her vaccines.
And vaccinated people do not carry the virus, don't get sick.
Vaccinated people do not carry the virus and do not get sick. Did you hear what she said? Conscientious. That's part of the montage that I seen yesterday, but this is a single of me catching her saying it. I don't have a montage yet where Fauci, Obama, Maddow, there were several, Chris Todd, there was a bunch of news people on there saying the exact same thing that she just said. People that are vaccinated do not carry it and can't give it to nobody. That's a lie. Why ain't this been took off the internet? This is misinformation.
And that it's not just in the clinical trials, but it's also in real world data.
Wear a mask and stop the spread. Get vaccinated and stop the spread.
Immunization before it's entered the market? No.
No, we didn't test it. That lady, hold up. One of y'all is lying. Which one of y'all is lying to me? Because you're telling me y'all didn't test it, and she's telling me that if I get the vaccine, I can't get it or spread it. One of y'all is lying. Can't be the same. Both of y'all can't be right. The point that I'm trying to make to y'all is that these people lie to you. The question is, why are they lying to you? I think they have nefarious reasons to lie to us. I think they're up to no good. You might want to believe them and go, yeah, get me right there. Put it right there, baby. Hold up a minute, because I show y'all people every day that are dying from this shit. Showed you that video yesterday where the doctors pulled out clots that long. This guy does this shit for a living. He autopsies people. He said, I ain't seen nothing. Never seen nothing like this in my life. He's been doing it his whole adult life. And I've never seen this shit. Okay. You've never seen this, nothing like this, doctor. Is that what you're telling us? Yes, that's what I'm saying. What is different between this whole big time in your life that you've been doing this shit? What is different? Well, you know, we started giving these jabs out 2 years ago. They started pushing them real hard. Said you couldn't go to school unless you got one of these shots. You couldn't go to work unless you got one of these shots. And then make sure you put a mask on too, because that's not going to do a damn thing for you. But we want to see how good we got you controlled.
This doesn't work. And we should.
Walensky's protected. 5 shots. And this bitch got it. Now either, like I said before, either she's lying and didn't take the shot, or she's lying about it working and keeping you from getting it. One of them's got to be the answer, because she's got it. Unless she don't have it. She's just come out telling, hey, they come and question me. They might be doing code back and forth with each other. I don't know. I don't trust them. Why? Because they tell me we went to the moon. But we lost that technology. We went there, but we lost it. Now, if we still had it, we would go back.
To get this as a precondition of being educated.
Keep believing them.
Moment, Dr. Walensky, I guess you just got your booster COVID shot. How do you feel? How'd it go?
I feel great. I'm delighted to have gotten my fall updated vaccine.
Updated vaccine. And what did Joe Biden tell you yesterday? Just get your vaccine just once a year. Get once a year. Hey, tell you what we can do. We can mix that in the flu jab and get you 2 for 1. Come on down. No, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want nothing y'all are giving me. Why? Because I remember what they said about them black folks y'all give syphilis to. I don't trust you. I think you're a cheating ass scumbag that cheated on your boyfriend, and you ain't going to cheat on me. You go run the streets over there, tramp.
Over the coming months.
Rochelle Walensky, director of the CDC, has tested positive for COVID.
What?
Is up to date with her vaccine.
Oh, not up to date with them. And she still got the shit. Oh, yeah.
Vaccinated people do not carry the virus, don't get sick.
Don't carry the virus and don't get sick. What you just said you got sick. Which one is it there, Walensky? I don't trust her name. Flat Earth, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Quit crying all the damn time.
Is this Wazowski? Oh, that's old, what's called? You can't call either. Why not, Jamie? Because I see it. Because I see it, that's what I see it. Now, oh, what did I do? Yeah. I still would like to have that montage that I could pull up and show you a bunch of people saying it at the same time.
This is the audience hall at the Vatican. We all know about
audience hall at the Vatican. Look at this shit. That's a snake head. Can you not see it? It's right there in front of you. I can't see the forest for the trees, Jamie. Why? Because that tree's in my way. Well, that's part of the forest. What is it? What? It's right here in front of you.
Right in front of you. Okay. And we all know about this picture, right?
Yeah, we know about it.
People don't understand how far this goes back.
Go way back.
To show you a video.
They've been doing this shit for centuries. Draining the babies of their blood. Look at the artwork. They show you in the artwork of what they were doing.
Video from Versace. And
Versace?
There's an explanation. I even had to cut parts out. I had to edit it because there was some nudity in there.
Nudity?
And this is Eve in the garden. They always show you.
You can't show the nudity on here. Frederica has the belt and can't call. That's right.
Close attention.
It ain't cause of the belt there, Frederick. I'm tired of listening to your bullshit.
Is being revealed, and the wicked one, and what he's up to is being.
You ain't got the belt. You got the belt by default. You see, I come out and did a challenge. You won't. And the man that hosts the show, Mr. Mailman, ain't called your ass out on it. Called me 3 days in a row.
Exposed. But y'all probably haven't seen this one. It's a serpent. Now I'm going to show you the Versace commercial because, listen, more happened in the garden than what y'all think. Oh boy. One last thing for the video. God told Satan, I will put enmity between you and the woman and between your seed and her seed. And he shall crush your head, but you shall bruise his foot. There's only two races, sons of God and the sons of Satan, okay? Cain killed Abel, and then Seth came, and Christ comes from the line of Seth, okay? Hey.
As every human being is from that tree now, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. They manifest what they are, and here's a commercial. Okay, you ready? Here we go.
Here we go.
There's a beam coming down from heaven right there. There's the ground, and the ground looks like it's parched. But what you're really looking at is like serpent skin. And by the way, human skin, if you look at it in a close-up, is identical. I'll prove it. This is represent.
Getting deep in here. Damn it. JS, what's up? Lukey. Yeah, Frederica and JS was ready. What? I don't know about that. TikTok guy, I'm not taking anything he says is true. You're not going to take anything he says is true because he's on TikTok?
Joe Biden is not running this country. There is a cabal of unelected elitists who are running this country. Probably Barack Obama is involved. Probably Eric Holder. But who knows? We know it's not Biden. But we're going to subpoena as many people as we can. We're going to hopefully have consequences, starting with Mayorkas, Ray with the FBI. I mean, a whole host of things. The whole administration is a rogue administration. And I guess we all know Joe Biden is not running this country. There is a cabal of unelected elitists.
Cabal. It's like a dirty can of worms. And we all know who they are.
The Lieutenant Governor's decision to participate in that debate was an important moment in terms of welcoming people who have disabilities into the public sphere.
He's impressive by his courage.
Look, the president...
Did y'all watch the Fetterman? He said, hello, good night. Hello, good night. Hello, good night. You just got here, man. Sit down for a second.
As I said, is very impressive by his courage.
Well, this is what y'all should have did. You should have put a person of color up against Oz. That's gay.
That he sees from the lieutenant governor. I'm not going to get into any analysis.
Tim Woods.
Should have or should have not.
Who'll be in jail? Yeah, he'll be in jail soon, Tim. You keep hoping and wishing there, buddy. Put it in your pipe and smoke it.
You are also a leader.
He'll be in jail. He's going to jail. I can't wait till they lock that son of a bitch up. Trump, oh, he grinds my gears. Grinds my gears. He said he was going to lock up Hillary and he didn't lock her up. Lying bastard. Trust the plan.
And so again, we are impressed by his courage. We are impressed by what he's.
Sure is funny. Everybody's resigning.
Just curious if the
Sure is funny. Everybody's resigning.
Given the amount of time that the president has spent with Fetterman and the conversation that is happening today in the wake of last night's debate performance, does the president have any concerns about? Has he ever raised either in a conversation with you that you've been a part of, or with others here at the White House? Any concerns about his health?
Is that what it is? Joe Biden has just been hiring mentally retarded people in his cabinet to work for him, come out and tell us lies, to dance around in dresses when they got penises. Well, look, I'm inclusive. I got to bring the nut jobs over here with us too.
So I'll say this.
No.
In personal conversations that the president has had with the lieutenant governor.
We used to have places for them. We're called mental institutions, where you would put people in places like that thought they were different people. It's called like schizophrenia or multiple personalities. Are you a guy today or a girl? I'm a guy today. Well, you go to that bathroom. What are you today? I'm a girl today. You still go to that bathroom because you got a penis, nut job.
And talented.
You ain't fooling me with that dress you got on.
As always, to carry out his office.
That's just mean, Jamie. Well, that's what's wrong with people in the world today. Somebody wasn't mean to them. And they thought they could get away with this bullshit like that girl spit on that guy yesterday. He had a lot more nerve than I did, or a lot more class than I did, because I would have slapped the dog shit out of her when she spit on him. If she had to spit on me like that, I would have given her a taste. Spitting on people. You can't hit a girl, Jamie. Watch me. Knock the taste out of her mouth. You want equality? I'm finna give it to you. You asked for this shit. I didn't. I wouldn't have treated you this way if you wouldn't have been asking for to be treated equal. I would not have never slapped a woman, but you asked for it. Now spit on somebody else. She'll think twice next time. I guarantee you money. Oh, my jaw still hurts from that last time. I hopped up a loogie on somebody. Spoiled brats. Couldn't tell them no. These are the kids that you seen in the checkout stand pitching a bitch because they wanted some candy. You know how they put the candy in, and they call that an impulse zone. They put it there. It's like a hot sale shit. They put stuff there that they think that while you're there, it's just an impulse. You grab it. Here, let me get that. And the kids up there going, give me that right there. No. Just screaming like hell. Oh, my daddy would have tore my ass up. I said, no, boy. Yes, sir. Why did you say yes, sir? Because I learned when he said no, that's what he meant. Not to keep on. It wasn't going to do me no good to keep on until I Cade just battering the parents, just like a battering ram. Sooner or later, they're going to give. Keep on screaming, little Johnny. We're going to get us a candy bar. Come on. Well, Mama said no. She'll break. She'll break before we do. That's because you ain't never had your ass whooped. I just learned there will be a drag show coming to Amarillo where young children will be allowed to and encouraged to attend. This is sick. Children should not be allowed to attend events like this. This needs to be shut down immediately. If that shit should go on, I want to take a bus load down to the strip club and let them watch some women shake their ass. Give them some dollars to hand out. Make it rain, Johnny. It's okay, right? It's okay that we do this with kids now? Y'all just keep messing me up. This guy says, if you had $10 every time you masturbated, what color would your Ferrari be? I'd have a whole bunch of them. I have a driveway full of them bitches. It looked like the Rainbow Coalition. Y'all would think there's a bunch of gay people at my house. I'd have so many different color Ferraris out there. Who remembers when this guy made viruses in Windows and then sold us the antivirus? Wonder what he's doing now. Making viruses and selling you the antivirus. He just moved it from one. See how he did that? He's a genius. Genius, boy. That boy's making money. Hustler. I'm a hustler, baby.
The world at large. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, that's a leader right there, boy. Yeah. Freeloading Fetterman lived off his parents until he was 49 and bought his house off his sister for $1. Oh. Uh-oh. He's packing how luggage is loaded on the airplane. Here she is. New SJW face just dropped. Caption this. I'm mad at my parents because I'm up here in college. I'm mad at the world. Really. You got it lucky.
A number of
Do these fellows look like they're telling you the truth?
prior to the flight predicted that a good bit of difficulty might be encountered by people attempting to work on this. This didn't prove to be the case.
Do they look like they just did some great accomplishment? Or do they look like they're ashamed that they got to sit up there and lie to the American people about what they claimed to have done that they didn't do? Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from?
After landing,
You lost America. You ain't got to.
Yeah, whatever. Get off the phone.
Comfortable in the lunar gravity.
Baby boomer generation X millennials.
It was, in fact,
Stop trying to label me there, Sassy Serena. I'm an American.
Weightlessness and the Earth's gravity. This led us to believe, this in conjunction with the fact that all the systems in the LEM were operating magnificently.
No surprise.
Very few problems. To go ahead with the surface work immediately. We predicted that we might be ready to leave the LEM by 8 o'clock, but those of you who followed on the ground recognize we missed our estimate by a good deal.
By a good deal.
This was due to a number of factors.
What's the factor?
One, we had house cleaning to perform, food packages, flight plans, and
they are traders.
All the items that we'd used in the previous descent to be stowed out of the way and prior to depressurizing the lunar module. It took longer to depressurize the lunar module than we had anticipated.
Why would it take long?
And it also took longer to get the cooling units in our backpacks operating than we had expected.
Bullshit. Bullshit. More lies. Junior's rant night putting.
The media would say if this was Trump giving an interview. I mean, this is a pretty basic question.
That's Don Jr.
Confused Dr. Biden.
Now, if he'd have been smoking crack with a pistol, getting his willy rubbed by feet, we don't know if they were underage feet or not, it would have been all over the damn news. This is another thing that they lied to you about. Same ones that's telling you go get the jab. They lied to you and told 17 agencies said that this is Russian disinformation, that Hunter Biden laptop. Disinformation, don't look at it. It's the Russians trying to interfere in our election. Well, it turns out that was true. That was Hunter Biden on there smoking crack with a pistol, getting his willy rubbed. I know what Hunter Biden looks like. How do you know that, Jim? I've seen a picture of him. Never met him in person.
Now, we're very clear.
But I guarantee you money, if it was this fella, it would have been on every damn news channel out there. And y'all can't see how the media covers for certain people. You can't see that.
Dr. Biden, right? We got to make sure it's Dr. Biden.
Not to mention, Hunter's daddy was showering with his daughter. Now, I don't know how old she was. It really don't matter how old she was. That's inappropriate to be taking a shower with your daughter. Now, I did give my daughters baths when they were little. Didn't jump off in the shower with them. They were the only one naked in the room. Valerie, what's up?
Through this before. They're looking at
I think I turned that over to their mom after a certain time. Go, you do that. You get the kids
is
back.
exuding and saying, you know what? Let's take over the rest of the world. Do you think President Xi or Putin or any of the dictators, you think any of them are looking at that and saying, we really fear the United States? Or you think they're saying, you know what? The United States may be at the weakest point in its history in terms of leadership, in terms of strength.
Weakest point in its history in terms of leadership from what we got up there in the imposter in the White House.
There's no word for it, but you know they're doing enough to try to censor me here, so I'll avoid using it. This is a kid-friendly page. I think they're looking at that and saying, now's a great time to strike. Now's a great time, and it may not even be physically or militarily, but take advantage of other countries, invade Taiwan, invade Ukraine.
Taiwan is going to be next. That's Elon Musk coming in to Twitter. What is that? What does this represent? He's got to see. Oh, it's cleaning the house. I don't know what he's doing. Let that sink in.
And why you tell me
He said he's supposed to be doing the closing the deal Friday. 75% of the ones that's been silencing people over on Twitter is going to be out of a job. I wish he would come over and take over YouTube.
Is ultimately trying to put them out of business. Thank you, Kareem. So you're asking oil companies to further lower gas prices. What makes you think that they are going to listen to an administration that is ultimately trying to put them out of business?
How is the administration trying to put them out of business?
Well,
see how she's a dumbass moron? How are we trying to put them out of business? Well, that's what Joe run on. Getting rid of the oil industry. That one of his promises. That we was going to get rid of oil. We was going to go to solar and wind. Power everything that way. But we got a mine to get the batteries. Do you see that mine over there? Just desolation. Where they're mining to get the ore and the minerals needed to make these batteries. And you're saying that's better than oil.
they produce fossil fuels, and this president says he wants to end fossil fuel.
Curly hair don't got an answer to that.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. I'm going to just walk on up out of here now. Peter, appreciate you smacking me around like that. Next time, put a condom on. Please, if you don't mind. Peter, if you don't mind.
After police say, look at this, they sprayed orange paint all across a luxury car showroom. The protesters took it a step further and set up a roadblock, taunting law enforcement and other drivers, with some even gluing themselves to the pavement. It comes just after British lawmakers introduced a new bill to crack down on activists that spark widespread disruption. Lisa, this sort of follows a trend now of these headline-grabbing protests.
They need to have their asses
Is
whooped.
the clashing between motorists and these protesters, with the videos catching on air, the motorists saying things like, "You're blocking an ambulance. You're preventing people from getting to work." One said, "You're preventing me from putting food on the table." But those protesters don't seem to care.
I mean,
Run 'em over.
Being a climate activist, it like makes me laugh. Well, we're all supposed to be dead by now. I mean, in the 1970s.
1970s were Ice Age. That didn't come along. Global warming, that didn't work out. And now it's just climate change. Well, that happens all the time. Happens all the time. Pretty much every day.
These stones have become crucial to our way of life. They are called cobalt, essential in green technologies from electric cars to rechargeable
Do you see this mine right here?
batteries. But while its stock price is predicted to soar, there are
Does that look good for the environment?
Worth billions of dollars be taken to the cobalt market to be sold to international buyers.
He ain't got no
wants to
shoes
show
on.
us what the mine is
Why
like,
not, Jamie? Because he can't afford them.
but insisting it's too dangerous for me, he agrees to take a camera instead.
He's going in the mine. Going down. How come they got all these black people over there digging in these mines? How come they ain't paid them a good wage?
While I wait above, Emmanuel clambers down what looks like an endless dark tunnel. In fact, Emmanuel descends for ages as the mine never seems to end.
Where's OSHA at? That don't look safe. Oh, they don't have OSHA over there.
These men do this every day. These young men do this every day. So for them, it's a day job, but it's a very risky job. It's a very, very risky job because imagine. They work long hours with barely room to move. They earn about £3 a day, more than most in the DRC, but it's still very low.
£3 a day. I just want to pull that up and show y'all what it looked like over there in a mine. Still looking for that damn montage. Be nice to have that montage. Don't know where Drizzy's at. Idaho gubernatorial candidate Eamon Bundy vows to help cover moving costs of liberals leaving the state if he's elected. We'll help pay for your shit to get up out of here because we don't want to listen to your bullshit no more. Eamon Bundy, American hero. They killed Lavoy Finkel. Shot him. The government shot him. Just like our government shot the ones at Waco and at Ruby Ridge. Our government did that. Same government that give the black people syphilis at Muskegee. Same ones that's telling you that it's a round world and the jab's good for you. Same people. Different lie. Border Patrol rescues a migrant abandoned by smugglers inside the trunk of a car that was ditched in the river. And what they ought to do when they popped the trunk and let the guy out of the river say, get your ass back across the river. No, they let him come right on up in here. Breaking, Pennsylvania Democrat officials mailed out 240,000 ballots to unverified voters. Update now at 255,000 unverified voters. That's how they cheat. More proof. Y'all can't see it though. Schiff and Durbin demand that Google and YouTube censor dangerous incel content. What is incel content? What the hell is that? Term used to describe someone who is involuntary celibate. Extreme and harmful incel content on their platforms. What the hell would they be showing on there that's dangerous? They're not out having sex with people. Wholesome people. JS. Alicia, what's up? Alicia Myers. How'd you like that, Alicia? What are you saying wow about? And the answer is no, and still will be no. It is weird. What's the weird? What's he talking about, Robbie? What's he talking about, Robbie? Corn Pop was a bad dude. So you're Zach. Believe you just gave yourself away there, Sassy. Uh-oh. I would bet it's Rich, too. That's who I think it is. JS said, let's go in sales. Trying to make y'all sound like y'all are some bad people there, Josh. Some people are celibate because they want to be. Some people are just butt-ass ugly. Couldn't get laid in a Tijuana, a prostitution place, a brothel, if they had a handful of pesos. That's how ugly they are. Katie Hochul lost it last night. Let's see.
This governor, who still, to this moment, what are we, halfway through the debate? She still hasn't talked about locking up anyone committing any crimes.
Okay. Anyone who commits a crime under our laws, especially with the change they made to bail, has consequences. I don't know why that's so important to you. All I know is that we could do more.
What do you mean you don't know why that's so important to me? Because you're letting people out of jail.
Yeah, I mean, the reality is, and I've been asking for months, and my opponent still can't finish this sentence. You can't expect her to ever fix it. But New York leads the entire nation in population loss because. She actually got asked this question by the media a few weeks ago when she was at Binghamton Airport. She probably would love to have a redo because she messed it up that time. For me, you asked me, why does New York lead the entire nation in population loss? Because their wallets, their safety, their freedom, and their quality of their kids' education are under attack. So they're hitting their breaking point. They're looking at other states like the Carolinas, Tennessee, Texas, Florida, and elsewhere, and they feel like their money will go further, they'll feel safer, and they'll live life freer. The state is at a crossroads. We were at a crossroads in 1994 when New York elected George Pataki, and we're at a crossroads right now. But as far as what happens with Kathy Hochul and one-party rule for 4 more years, outsized power of self-described socialists, we need balance and common sense restored to Albany.
Good point. Good point. What difference at this point does it make? Because we're letting people just breaking the law out without charging them bail money so they can go out and just commit another crime. LA judge grants Gascom recall committee request for expedited hearing to review thousands of signatures declared invalid back in August. Comms director drops the F-bomb. Fetterman roasted following debate. Even Chris Cuomo. What is Chris Cuomo's back on the TV? What is NN?
I think saw things that will definitely change
what channel is
the state
that?
of this race. It's not his fault, but Lieutenant Governor
News Nation
struggled. And again, I'm not faulting him for it. I don't think his preparation was great, but he clearly is dealing with health issues that affect his ability to process and his ability to speak.
Let's see what you got me. Yeah, I just played that. Drizzy, where you been at, man? Where's the? I need a clip of Crazy Bone was supposed to secret meeting that destroyed our generation. Oh, I done played that. Drizzy, I need the montage of all the people saying that the jab would keep you from getting sick. It was a montage I seen yesterday of, I done played the CDC lady. I done played her saying it because a conscientious moron didn't believe me. Let's see what we got. Twitter employees create a list of demands for new boss, demanding Elon Musk doesn't fire them. That's not how that works. When you don't get to demand shit of your boss, man. It's not how it works, kids. And this shows you what generation we're dealing with. Barack Obama endorses racist Democrat Katie Hobbs for Arizona governor. Now, Katie Hobbs has been sued twice for being racist. Hobbs, victim of racism, calls it shameful and a great disappointment. John Fetterman speaks gibberish on minimum wage at PA Senate debate. Complete gobbledygook. Not the gobbledygook.
Small business owners who have told us that if the minimum wage were increased to $15 an hour, it would put them out of business. You have 30 seconds.
No, we all have to make sure that everyone that works is able to, that's the most American bargain, that if you work full-time, you should be able to live in dignity as well, true. And I believe they haven't have any businesses being you can't have businesses being subsidized.
3 times younger than you, Robbie. 3 times. You're old, Robbie.
To pay their own way.
Okay, Mr. Fetterman, thank you. Mr. Oz, turning to you. Do you support
Robbie,
raising...
stop making 3 times younger people than you feel uncomfortable. How dare you? I thought that's what he was finna say. Sassy Serena. I think it's Rich. Name a worse duo, I'll wait. Who is this guy? Kanye. TJ Maxx joined Adidas, Gap, and cutting ties with Yee. I'm going to buy something from Yee just to show him I support him and what he's saying. What do you mean you can't say stuff about the Jews? So you're telling me all Jewish people are great? What about the ones that's silencing people? What about the ones out there in Hollywood that are doing despicable things to children? What about those Jews? Are them bad Jews or not? Because I know it says in the Bible, I know you fake Jews and where you sit.
And will continue. We have made consistently clear to Saudi authorities that the freedom of expression should never be criminalized. The exercise of a universal right, like freedom of expression, should never be criminalized. We have engaged at the senior levels with Saudi authorities. We've done so from this building here in Washington. We've done so from our embassy in Saudi Arabia. We're continuing to support Saud. We're continuing to support his family, and we'll continue to provide every form of assistance that we can. We have made...
Yeah, why don't you do it at home before you take it abroad? Here you go, Sassy.
And I wore this outfit shopping today, and I thought that these might be my new shopping shorts, but...
That guy thinks he's a girl.
But I was walking around, and everyone was staring, and I was like, oh, okay.
She's going to be talking about her bulge on here. We played this yesterday, and I don't really want to hear it again because she's a nut job. You can't say that, Jamie. I just did.
Question, but it's an enduring point of uncertainty. Does the president's son still co-own a company with China's government? And if not, can you provide some basic transparency about who bought that stake and for how much money?
I don't have anything for you on your second question.
Why not?
A very simple question, but it's an enduring point of uncertainty. Does the president's son still co-own a company
Nervous
with China's
hand ringing.
government? And if not, can you provide some basic transparency about who bought that stake and for how much money?
I don't have anything for you.
I don't have anything for you at this moment. Not now. I don't have anything. We ain't got our story straight on what's going on.
Downstairs into storage B.
No,
we
I was told I could
have some
not.
new people coming in, and we need all the space we can get.
But there's no space.
So if you could just go ahead and pack up your stuff and move it down there, that would be terrific.
I was told
Okay.
I could stay. Excuse me. I believe you have my stapler.
I'm gonna need you.
Want me to send you back to where you were?
Josh Shapiro confronts John Fetterman.
I don't.
What? Do you want?
Twitter employees circulate open letter listing their demands to Elon Musk as he prepares to take over. This is our demands right here, buddy. You better listen to us.
That's the first start. We have more to do, but I'm the one to do it.
Did you want to respond? Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Unfortunately, Kathy Hochul believed.
But it's about getting the guns off the streets. That's the first start. We have more to do, but I'm the one to do it.
Did you want to respond? Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Unfortunately, Kathy Hochul believes that the only crimes that are being committed are these crimes with guns. And you have people who are afraid of being pushed in front of oncoming subway cars. They're being stabbed, beaten to death on the street with hammers. Go talk to the Asian American community and how it's impacted them with the loss of lives. Jewish people targeted with raw, violent anti-Semitism on our streets. It just happened yet again. we need to be talking about all of these other crimes, but instead, Kathy Hochul's too busy patting herself on the back. Job well done. No, actually, right now, there should be a special session. The state legislature should come back and they should overhaul cashless bail and these other pro-criminal laws with zero tolerance. But they're saying, elect me. She says, elect me, and then you'll find out where maybe I'll stand on this issue in January.
But it's about getting the
Black community does actually need strong nuclear families, but not because we're Black, but because that's the natural order.
Amen.
And so I think it would be safe to say that Reese may not be a Christian, because when God looked at man, he said it's not good for man to be alone.
Played her
He gave
yesterday,
him a
too.
Woman. He didn't give him a village. He didn't give him the community. He said, be fruitful and multiply to this man and this woman. So it's supposed to be God, husband, wife, child, and that's the natural order. And that's why I think we can see some of the foolishness that we see in the Black community, because we are out of order, and we can make up all of this stuff.
Not just
that
the Black
sounds
community,
good.
the white
I'm from a
community is like that
single-parent
too.
home, and I'm not somewhere cracked out in the street selling my body. However, that is not ideal. It would have been better for me to be in God's order, to have a mother and a father to raise me, and that's just what it is. You know, the effect that it's had, we've had women for generations now saying that they don't need a man, and we have boys that don't want to be one.
Yeah. Now the rest of y'all sit down and shut up.
To convince them to get vaccinated. Literally, the only people dying are the. Please get
Conscientious. Here's another.
vaccinated. If you know someone who's not vaccinated, find a way to convince them to get vaccinated. Literally, the only people dying are the unvaccinated. And for those of you spreading misinformation, shame on you. Shame on you.
Who you pointing your finger at?
People are needlessly dying because of your misinformation. Think about it. I don't know how some of you sleep at night.
What do you mean you don't know how somebody sleeps at night? I usually lay down and put my head down on a pillow. Now, I don't know how you sleep at night, because you've been telling people this bullshit, and I see the headlines every day. Y'all don't put it in there. I wish y'all would. Was he jabbed or not? These people that are dying, that are dropping over dead, people that are athletes.
Doing this for a living on television.
Cassie, what's
Please
up?
get vaccinated.
A whole lot,
If you know someone
Cassie.
who's not vaccinated, find a way to convince them to get vaccinated.
The
Literally,
Jews don't play. What Jews don't play?
are the unvaccinated. And for those of you spreading misinformation, shame on you. Shame on you.
Who followed you there, sipping? Sassy?
Needlessly dying because of your misinformation. Think about it.
Who?
I don't know how some of you sleep at night who are doing this for.
Sassy, go sit in the corner for a few.
Please get vaccinated. If you know someone
Weak
who's
troll.
vaccinated,
Not a weak troll.
Find a way to convince them to get vaccinated.
That's a nickname. Why? Alicia Myers, the nickname. I think you ought to have to put your picture there, holding up the day's newspaper so we know it's you. Bill Clinton was on Jeffrey Epstein's private island. Whole bunch of other people were too.
Showing Fetterman stumbling on things because of the stroke. What kind of a doctor is behind that? Aren't you supposed to do no harm? It's so unempathetic to the guy, you know? And I just want to say that Oz is very slick. He's a TV guy. Remember that. There's another woman in Arizona, Carrie Lake, also a TV woman. So they're very slick, you know? And Fetterman's kind of like, you know, with the stroke and without the stroke, he's not as slick. But he has ideas and he has governed. You know,
Yeah, look at his town that he was mayor of.
It was discovered in the late 70s. It is a pioneering drug originating solely from a single microorganism. It has had immeasurably beneficial impact in improving the lives and welfares of billions of people throughout the world. Not millions, billions of people's lives have been saved by ivermectin, and they made you think it was a fucking horse poison.
But can it be dangerous?
And that's right.
How?
And Fauci says it's dangerous.
How?
It's one of the safest drugs in the history of drugs. So let's watch again.
Did ivermectin do anything? No. Okay.
Liar.
Humans do take it, but not for this purpose.
Right. It does not help with COVID, and it could be dangerous.
Liar.
Okay. Hydroxychloroquine.
And it could be dangerous. See how he just says it? He just says it like that. It's been prescribed to billions of people. How dangerous is that drug, Dr. Fauci? Is it as dangerous as aspirin or less dangerous?
Is there any class action lawsuits like with your Tylenol
Yeah.
and your every other one?
It was invented by this guy, and they won the Nobel Prize for it. So Stephen Colbert doesn't say, yeah, it's taken by... Do you see how he dismissed it? That's what a propagandist does, and that's what Stephen Colbert
He's
is.
talking to a priest. I mean, that's him being a good Catholic
Yes.
dipshit talking
That is
to
what
his
that
priest.
is.
But Father, should we?
So not only is it so Stephen Colbert didn't say, well, not only do humans take it, it won the friggin' Nobel Prize for human medicine, and it's on the WHO list of essential medicines. But
I always
Fauci
blame the
made
victim.
everybody watching that
I
show
always
think it
blame
was
the
a
victim there,
dangerous
Sassy Serena.
medicine. He said so. He said it could be dangerous. It's on the WHO list of essential medicines. How dangerous is it?
See, here we go with another. Here we go with another excuse, Robbie.
And that's Stephen Colbert.
What's going on now, Robbie? It's going on 2 weeks. It's going on 2 weeks since we had a damn battle of the minds. What's going on? I think you and Frederica are colluding out there. That's what I think. So he can hold on to the belt longer.
Their bills are paid by
Out in
Pfizer.
California.
And that's what they're doing. They're lying to you.
Whose nickname? You talking about my nickname? Yeah, that's somebody's underwear. You better not be wearing my good underwear for a tank top. Look at that. She's got the tramp stamp on her back right there. Wonder how old this lady is. It don't look good on you, girl. You need to put on a full shirt there. They changed GMO labeling to bio-fortified, just so you know when reading food labels.
New things. We need more things to tax.
We need more things to tax.
Maybe new taxes on things. I'm going to ask a very pointed question just to make sure the...
New things to tax.
Yeah.
Right? But not new. Not all these things are actually, some of them are shifts as well. Does that make sense?
No, it don't make sense. What are
I'm
you talking
advocating for taxes on new things. We need more things to tax.
about? What you need to do is stop taking our money. Stop taking our money. The United States military was running a domestic surveillance program, putting it at the disposal of the DOJ and at one point Special Counsel Mueller. Let's see what this is. New document. Someone is lying. In the spring, I had the pleasure of collaborating with Margaret Cleveland at the Federalist, bouncing ideas off each other. We submitted dozens of open records requests to Georgia Tech. Now, Georgia Tech was tied in with that spying on Trump and everything. We'd seen some hints of Manos Anatoskis and David Dagon doing work on the DNC hack here or there. But then she snagged a doozy, an email where Manos wrote to colleagues. Finally, I will leave you with an anecdote and a thought. During one of my interviews with Special Counsel Prosecutor, I was asked point blank by Mr. D. Philippus, do you believe that DARPA should be instructing you to investigate the origins of a hacker? Guccifer 2.0. Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, this is Mike. Why you hang up on me, bud?
Because I done told you, Mike, you can't call the show.
Why can't I call?
Because you're dumb.
I'm not dumb.
You are dumb.
I'm not dumb. I'm racist.
Yeah, you're racist too.
And I'm dumb.
To hack the political entity DNC. Let that sink in for a moment, folks. So, hold on a minute, Mike. Someone hacked the political party.
Can't believe I'm still on the phone. This is crazy.
It is, man. You're getting a lot of time today. DNC, in this case, in the middle of an election year, 2016, and the lead investigator of DOJ Special Counsel would question whether U.S. researchers working for DARPA should conduct investigations in this matter. It's simple. While I was tempted to say back to him, what if this hacker hacked the GOP? Would you want me to investigate him then? I kept my cool and told him this is a question for DARPA's director, not for me to answer. Now, what's up, Mike?
I can't keep talking. talking like that, Scar.
You ain't supposed to be making fun of people like that, Robbie.
Why?
Cause they say, if you do that, it's like karma. It'll spin around and hit you.
That's why I always said bad shit happened like that nail and all that. Now, the nail worked out. That's the best thing that's happened in a long time. All right, so see, look here. I'm going to put something to the test. You ready?
Huh?
I said I'm fixing to put something to the test. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. What you talking about?
I'm going to put something to the test.
Kill 6 at Christmas. Oh, that guy, that Daryl guy, he got found guilty on all counts.
He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to keep hearing what I'm. He doesn't want to hear what I'm about to say.
What?
Because it's time to go game.
Who don't want to go game?
That's what I'm saying. You don't want to hear what I'm fixing to say.
I'm listening to you.
Josh and Frederica are both ready to go for a battle of somebody gets bail right now.
Robbie, you can't call up at 6 o'clock. You know I try to get off at 6.
Well, I don't get home till about 6.
Robbie, that's not true.
Okay, all right. So
Hold up, Robbie. Where was you at Sunday?
Man, Sunday was I thought I made it and something happened.
What happened to you Saturday?
Saturday was it's been rough, man. That political mail freaking
It's
killed
just terrible, Robbie. What about Friday?
Friday's not usually the day that we do it.
What about Thursday?
See, that's the thing. I mean, where you want to do the venue? So let's
Wednesday? What about Wednesday?
Maybe we should schedule this.
What about Wednesday, Robbie?
And everybody commit.
What about Wednesday, Robbie?
What are you asking?
I'm asking, what was your day like on Wednesday?
Oh, it was rough, Jamie.
So Tuesday? Let me go to Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, that was a rough one.
Tuesday was rough. So every day's been rough for you, and you couldn't. Yeah. Now I know you called me up 3 times in a row, back to back to back. And I had asked, hey, when we gonna do the Battle of the Minds? And
I think what you're doing there is like Josh did a show, you did a Sunday show, which is where it started, was on the Sunday show. And then he does his Monday thing, but we weren't going to do it on the Monday thing. And
we weren't going to do it on the Monday thing?
Because he has so much content, and it gets late. But he said we're just not going to do it every time, but, there's a time coming. But if we schedule something, it'd be easier to keep.
It'd be nice if you scheduled something instead of calling me up the day of, go, hey, guess what we're finna do?
Well, that's the fun. See, that's the spontaneity of Battle of the Minds.
Yeah.
I want to catch the mind, no matter how. If it's go time, it's go time. So you got to be ready.
Got to be ready any time of the week.
That's right. Yeah, but maybe we should go to more of a scheduling, and that way everybody can say, there might be some other people. Like I said, I think we can do up to 4 on yours, and really only 4 when Josh hosts it too. When I say 4, that means 3 opponents, me and 3 others.
What?
I don't get to play. Damn it.
Look at this. I'm craving for a pesticide. Sorry for a refreshing drink. These guys that discovered warm water, they are genius. They're using Pepsi and Coke for like pesticides.
Look, Thailand would probably want to get in Battle of the Minds, but I think he could be doing one of 2 things.
You see this?
Just be talking.
You're not even listening. You're not even listening.
Or he would be.
He's not even listening. I'm trying to do a story right here, and he's not even listening.
Oh, I was reading Tyler's comments. I was being like Tyler.
Oh.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I said the Pepsi and Coke is used for what? They found pesticides in Coke and Pepsi, and these guys are using it to spray their fields. Robert, that's not good. Pesticide in Coke and Pepsi? This is shit they sell us to drink.
Is that cheaper than, because that stuff ain't cheap, man. You been to buy a drink at the Hardee's lately or Wendy's or anything? They get like $2.29 for a Coke.
Well, what's some Roundup cost?
$2.30. I don't know. What does that mean?
I don't know. Why Elon Musk idea of free speech will help ruin America. Twitter without content moderation and with Donald Trump and others reinvited means that lies and disinformation will overwhelm the truth and the fascists will take over.
Tyler, you need to catch the next Battle of the Minds because you need to watch one to know how to participate.
Oh, it'd be nice.
And yeah, I wouldn't mind having Tyler on as a contestant.
Oh yeah, I'd love to have Tyler on there too.
Yeah.
You know, even though he didn't know that all of these people had come out and said, get the jab, you can't catch the virus, you can't get nobody, you can't get sick from the vaccine, the virus if you get the vaccine, and you can't get nobody else sick. Now I thought I played the montage yesterday of them saying that.
Copy, Frederica.
Copy, Frederica. Breaker.
Yeah, you did, and you're both right because they kind of changed the way they.
Well, hold up. What do you mean we're both right?
Well, where he was saying that I thought that they just said that it'll alleviate the symptoms, and a lot of people only heard that. So he's right in his lack of keeping up with stuff. That's what I mean. Like he's over here and you're over there. You know. Like,
well, no, Robbie. I said that these people. I said these people said you couldn't get it,
right.
And he said they never said that.
But no, because they changed the story to, oh, you can get it, but you're just barely going to have any symptoms. You'll be all right.
No. But I played the video yesterday of these people. Hold on, Robbie. I played the video yesterday of these people saying you could not get it.
Right. They did both. They ran both.
Well, then I would be correct, right?
Both of you technically are. You're more correct, but yeah, it's kind of a weird answer. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just know Kylan's. He's not as down the rabbit hole as a lot of us are. So
down the rabbit hole. Oh, here's one of Elon Musk up here.
You're fired. You're fired.
But so now you can't say tomorrow that I had said, hey, Frederica's offered to put up the belt. Now,
Frederica might have offered to put up the belt, Robbie, but you ain't called him and said, hey, it's been 3 weeks since you played the game. You can't hold the belt forever.
And talk about blowing somebody up. Frederica blows me up every 10 minutes asking me about that $20 you owe her.
What $20?
I'm like, how in the hell am I responsible for what's in Jamie's wallet?
Because you're responsible, Robbie.
I'm talking about, you want me to read these text messages he sent to me today?
Sure, Robbie. Let's hold on a minute. Hold up. Now we're gonna go to the segment of the show where we read text messages from Frederica to Robbie. Take it away, Robbie.
Okay. Here we go. Robbie, ask Jamie why I ain't got my money. I said, what money, Frederica? The $20. I said, oh yeah, I heard something about that. 20 minutes later, Robbie, the 20. I said, dang, Frederica, what you need some? Were you trying to go to the store or something? I just want my money. It's eating me up. I can't sleep. All right, Frederica.
He can't sleep.
Yeah, he couldn't sleep.
What time was this text sent, Robbie?
I got it at, well, there's like 3 hours difference.
Okay.
So it's 9:23 a.m.
9:23 a.m. your time?
Yeah, that's what.
So it was like 6:23 his time?
Yeah.
Damn. He got up early to call you, Robbie.
I couldn't be there either, Frederica. He was asking why were you, and you were, yeah, he was talking about the JS, the gaming thing that JS was doing on Saturday. But I wasn't ready to do that either, man. I wasn't good that day, Frederica.
He wasn't even good that day, Frederica.
But so yeah, that's where the text is. But it's really
So what's he texting you back about?
no, really didn't. He's never ate a chip on camera, Frederica. Why are you asking these silly questions? Blowing me up, Jamie. These are new texts from Frederica.
So what's the date on them?
Right now.
Oh, he sent you something today.
That one I just read, it was just what he said. He was asking about the chip.
The what chip? The chip challenge?
Yeah, the chip you ate.
You talking about that idea, the chip challenge in front of all of y'all?
Yeah, but there was, look, now he's telling me what to say. Damn, what are you, my mannequin or something?
Who needs therapy there, Sassy? Me or Robbie?
He's,
Is that Rich, Robbie?
I can't keep up with his ass.
Is Sassy Serena, is that Rich?
He has something going. Let me see if I can pull it off. Why do you owe him money and he's banned? What does that mean?
I owe him money because of the bet. I told him to give me his cash out.
I guess what he's trying to say is like,
Oh, does he think he's banned because of that?
yeah, like you blocked his phone.
No, that's not why he's banned.
Like,
He's banned because I'm just tired of arguing with his dumb ass.
That $20 gonna break. I mean, he needs.
Oh, so, so you're talking about Robbie.
I don't even know why you owe him $20. I missed.
We
that.
made a bet, and he was right because it was about the $6 a gallon for diesel. I said it was $6 because I had seen the headline. You know, the guy was $6 for diesel,
Right.
and I said it was $6 for gas, and he said that's diesel price. I said no, it wasn't. I just showed it a while ago, and I went back, and he was correct. It was diesel. That was $6. Gas was $5.
Yeah.
Never mind. Never mind the overall point I was trying to make on how much the gas has increased.
Sure.
Never mind about that.
Yeah. Damn.
But he was correct. He was correct about it. And Robbie, I admitted he was correct.
All right.
And I owed him $20 for that.
But you blocked him.
Well, I blocked him, but that's not the reason I blocked him. I blocked him because I'm tired of listening to his bullshit.
But that's what he's saying.
It's not because of that. It's not because of that.
All right, there. Does that clear your mind, Frederica?
Does that make you? Can you think you can get some sleep tonight? I don't want to keep you up late at night.
What's your cash app, Frederica?
Send me your cash app, and we'll get you the $20 out there, Frederica, so you can get you some beauty rest because everybody knows you need it.
He does. Yeah.
He does. He's ugly as shit. What he needs to do is take that $20 and pay somebody to come clean his house up.
He gets all beauty sleep he wants. He doesn't even have a job.
Yeah, he's retired.
All right.
Retired. Living off the government that's racist.
Then he tries to flip it.
Where's his character at, Robbie? How can he take money from a racist government?
Ooh.
Don't make no sense to me. So that makes him complicit in the racism, correct?
Very racist.
Does that make him complicit in it?
I don't know what you're saying.
Does that make him complicit? Does that make him a party too? Does that make him just as guilty as?
No, he just knew how to work the system, and he.
What do you mean? So, but he's taking money from a racist government.
It's like when you say when Trump beat loopholes in the taxes, and I agree. If you know, and Trump doesn't do his taxes. Shit.
Yeah, Trump
don't. People, and he trusts people he pays. If they screw up, that shit's on them.
Yeah.
Trump ain't been down doing his fucking taxes.
3 charge after man tortured.
He's not going to look over it, but that don't mean he's catching the numbers he wants to see, and then he moves on from that. But
he only wants to see what he wants to see.
Exactly. But
that's like most Democrats, though.
But you see what I'm saying?
Hold up, this is a McRib sandwich, Robbie. Hold on, somebody's making McRib.
No, there's an Arby's rib sandwich.
No, this is the McRib sandwich at McDonald's.
Arby's got one out that sounds pretty good. I keep wanting to slide over there.
Oh, he's making them, Robbie.
I had a point to make. I lost it. Heard something. Squirrel. Oh, shit. They'll get old.
Hold up a minute. That ain't no.
Quit trying to piss people off, Frederica.
Yeah, quit pissing people off there, Frederica.
Let's see if you can be more cordial. And you've done it. You execute that when we're doing Battle of the Minds or doing all that. Although you do come back and cry cheater like you're more of an Alabama fan than an Arkansas fan. Alabama loses one game and starts hollering, "Oh, hey, cheating.
Cheating.
Y'all cheat. There you go. Get away with cheating." But Saturday, man. Saturday, I'll be at the ball game.
Well, Saturday is when we was going to do it, Robbie. That's the next free time I was going to have on the show, to do the Battle of the Minds.
No, it ain't happening. It probably ain't happening.
Well, hey,
Yep.
hey,
I don't know. No.
I don't understand. Yeah, we can't wait for you to start voting either, Serena. We can't wait till America turns into a shithole.
That's a dude.
I think it's Rich. I think it's Rich.
Yeah. It's either, my three guesses, and I'll throw them out there, it's either Rich, Corey, or my friend Bama that really loves the troll. I've got him on the list just because you always have to put him on the list because he's capable of anything. But he should be busy mowing yards.
Busy mowing yards.
Oh, wow. Looky here, Jamie. Looky here. I'm representing my client, Frederica, here at the moment. We would like to offer a plea deal.
That's his campaign, right? Yeah. So this is my boss.
Plea
This is the
deal.
guy who put it all together.
Hold up,
Plea
Robbie.
deal there, Judge?
Robbie, this is Project Veritas. Hold on.
All right. I've
You're
got
a
a plea deal,
volunteer. You
though.
were a paid staffer, right, for Mark Kelly? Yeah. Mission Arizona, like, that's his campaign, right? Yeah. So this is my boss. This is the guy who put it all together.
Hey. Hey. How you doing? I'm Santiago. How are you? Santiago? Santiago, yeah.
Lovely to meet you, Santiago. I'm Evan.
I'm such a fan of the astronaut. So inspirational, like a naval aviator, spaceman. Wow, like in outer space. That's so cool. Now he's in the Senate.
Absolutely, for sure.
For sure.
Feet firmly planted on the ground. Have you ever heard of Project Veritas?
No, sorry, remind me what that is.
Well, it's the organization that I'm with. And we have you on video saying that, quote, Mark Kelly is pro-life even though he is not pro-life.
Got caught.
Cover investigation that you're featured in, and you're on video telling voters that you all need to lie to them in order to win. This is your quote on tape. Say Mark Kelly is pro-life even though he's not pro-life. So we're asking you for your comment about what you meant by that.
Sorry, I don't remember when I said that, but as far as I remember, I said that I don't know his stance, but that he supports the decision between a woman and her healthcare specialist. I did run out of class for this, so I do have to run back.
Right.
But if you do have anything for me in the future, I'd love to talk.
You got a hidden camera, you're on wise. Oh, she hung up the phone. Woo.
These people keep getting caught and they take off running.
Yep. But nothing happens to him
Say
either.
that she was with the campaign.
Oh yeah, that one that was talking about the mayor of New York come out about him talking about he got fired. A lot of these people that get caught in these breaking news, they get fired because they've been talking on camera because they're trying. Most of these people are trying to hook up, and they think they're out talking with sexy young women and they can be all nonchalant about what they're doing because they think they got a left leaning nut job that's with them.
Yeah, well, hell, the old boy got rid of his girl. She's gone.
MK Ultra.
I need to go in here and look and see if her shit's in here.
Lady Gaga, she's got a penis that long as an amber turd.
Hey, check this out. I have Admiral. I have a plea bargain.
4 teens killed in Buffalo car crash while attempting the viral TikTok Kia challenge. What is that?
TikTok Kia challenge? Or they're stealing Kias. Kias are easy to steal, but nobody will steal mine because I got damage to the front and the back.
Well, it's just this right here just come up. It says 4 teens killed in Buffalo car crash while attempting viral TikTok Kia challenge. I didn't know it was stealing Kias.
It probably is. They're the easiest car to steal, and nobody will steal mine. Endeavor. Ari Emanuel, one of the most influential people in Hollywood, has called on all companies to cut business ties with Kanye West, including Apple, Spotify, and Adidas. Now, is Ari Emanuel, is he Jewish? That sounds very Jewish.
You're proving Kanye's point, dumbass.
Exactly. Kanye's not a stupid guy.
Nope.
No, he's not. No, he's not stupid.
Hey, you're proving this point.
Yep.
Well, Robbie, it was great for you to call. I'm sorry that you called so late in the show. I'm sorry that you called. Hold on just a second, Robbie. Let me get this out. It's been on my chest, Robbie. I need to get it out. Sorry that you called so late in the show. We've been trying to get with you to do another Battle of the Minds. I think we've been trying for now going on 6 months. You keep putting it off and putting it off. I don't understand it.
It's like thousands of people have died in the train wreck.
They were. It was thousands of people died in that train wreck, Robbie. I researched it further and come to find out last night. Hold up. Come to find out last night when I was on the phone with you and your lovely.
No, I saw that.
Hold on. Your lovely
Look, that road.
extra half. Hold on, Robbie. Let me finish.
That road.
Let me tell the people.
Look,
Come to find out last night, Robbie don't even know where the damn train wreck
that's
was.
True. Jamie, that's not true.
Well, that's
right there that marks it. You just have to go straight back in.
That's not what she said.
Well, look, if you go up 100 feet, there's a little cut-out dirt road right there called Ivy Edwards that I am going to go down that road, and I won't have to walk as far, which is beautiful.
Well, what did she say that for, Robbie? She said you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
No, well, she didn't know what I was talking about with the sign that's there, and the sign is going to mark where the hell it's at. It's just marking it here, and it's over there because back off in the woods and shit where the train tracks are, way back off the road. Copy?
I hear you. That ain't the way I took what she said last night.
Well, I know.
And I felt sort of bad for you the way she was talking to you, Robbie.
I know, but
I cried pretty much most of the night. Kept me up.
I've said worse. So I've said worse for her. It's so good. Anyway, look.
Yes.
Check this out. Check this out.
Chopping mushrooms.
Frederick is offering for you to keep your 20.
Oh, no, I can't do that,
But
Robbie. That wouldn't be right.
$20 is a hell of a fine to pay to be unblocked, Jamie.
That wouldn't be right of me, Robbie, to do that, to keep my $20. I owe him $20.
I disagree. I think everybody likes Frederick at least a little bit.
Maynard J. Keenan of Tool. Someone asked if our wines were vegan.
So you're his recreation, damn it.
I'm his recreation.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You're his favorite show.
He don't
of
like
all the shows out there in the world that he could have chose, Jamie.
He don't like JS?
He follows you. He likes JS, sure. JS will let him hang out.
The serious freeze the unsullied.
JS let him hang out for like 3 hours the other day. I was like, damn, Frederick is still on there.
I got the eye of the Pfizer. Eye of the Pfizer. And it's drooping tonight. Rising up to the sound of our rivals. It's the last known survivor. It's winning the fight. And you don't know the eye of the Pfizer. Robbie, you ever hear that song? They had it in a movie.
That's pretty good.
I just think somebody's got that wrote on here. It says, I got the eye of the Pfizer. And it's got that,
you know what I'm going to be hearing?
Justin, it's got the actress that got the stuff from the jab. And it's got Katy Perry on here.
You know what I'm going to be hearing Saturday, right?
F. Joe Biden or Let's Go Brandon.
Hold on. This is like a Battle of the Minds thing. What song am I going to be hearing Saturday?
The Arizona fight song. Arkansas fight song.
Arkansas fight song is not correct, but think about where I'm going.
You said you're going to Arkansas, right?
No, hell, fuck no, dude. That's way over there.
Oh, you're not going to Arkansas?
I'm going to the Arkansas game at Auburn.
Oh, Auburn. I didn't know it was at Auburn.
All right, so what does Auburn play?
I don't know, Robbie.
Side of the Tiger, what you were just singing.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't watch college football.
Didn't you have offers from Auburn?
Yes.
Well, you would have known that, I guess, if you got over there and experienced it.
Yeah, if I'd have went over there, I would have. I quit in the 11th grade, Robbie.
I know, buddy. It's a sad story, man.
What the hell is
your
this?
perseverance is amazing. A lot of people wish they were in the position you had rolling. How about your moving in there? How long do you have before, like 6 more months or what? Where you gotta go?
Hold on, Robbie. I'm watching this video of this lady just slapping this little kid.
All right.
And throwed her down on the floor. It's in Spanish, so I don't know what they're saying. Well, somebody needs to find this lady and whoop her ass. Or put her in jail. What she did to this little kid. This is a little baby.
That Sassy Serena is one hell of a troll, man. That's some little trolls you just can't get off your ankles. Like some kind of little shit. Like there's a damn cat in that back room, Jamie. Did I tell you that shit?
She's holding this girl's hands and slapping her in the face.
Damn it. Got that cat in there.
And throwed her on the ground. If I would see some video of somebody doing my child like this, I would beat the brakes off you. If I seen you doing this to a child.
You know, it's funny that Sassy's acting like that, but I had
everything in. What a blessing.
this guy
also
called
started my morning off with an iced matcha from the pitch.
Oh, something heck of a P Cool 99 or something, but he's got over 130 bucks of pedos.
Meeting, so
who does?
Quickly scheduled one of
This,
these.
this guy I was watching today. I watched probably 5 or 6 of them. It was awesome how he does it. He's from Canada. He's up in Canada. And it just came, you know, most of my shit's audit to audit,
Look how
you know, and
delicious this
all the other
my
guys.
goodness, I was so
And
overwhelmed. Then
this
made my
one
way
came
down
up,
to this law academy.
and
I
it
don't know what
said
this is,
Fred,
but it was really cool.
and what he does is goes online and sets him up with like acting like he's a 14-year-old girl. Goes, and some of them get charged, some of them
Valerie.
That I thought was super neat.
kind of depressing.
But they have
And,
this
and,
yoga
but
if you were a yogi,
the guy's
so
doing
also thought
what
that
more
was
people
really
should
cool.
do, and the shit would stop. The shit would stop. Just like the First Amendment auditors, they go out and now people are more welcome. You know, in the city halls, they can walk around, film all they want, just sit there and take it, tyrants. And now it's the same thing with feds. There needs to be a bunch of independent guys to go out there and take that shit on. This guy's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. He's got pretty much the same thing he does with all of them. Like he's got him a script he follows, and he'll make them like put the mom on the phone or bring the wife outside, bring your boss here, because I had no.
Why don't he bring the police?
He does at the end, and it's bad because there was an old man, 66, that you were like, damn, dude, you know, what are you thinking?
Just in, body found in suitcase in Indiana, identified as 5-year-old Atlanta boy. Mother wanted for murder. Have you seen that?
Where was that? Yes, that's been developing over a few days.
It just says body found in suitcase in Indiana, identified as 5-year-old Atlanta boy. Mother wanted for murder.
Yeah.
Indiana citizens celebrate have arrested a suspect in connection with the death of an unidentified boy found inside a suitcase in rural Washington County, Indiana, in April of this year.
Yeah.
When they originally began the case, there was little information available to assist in the investigation. A local mushroom hunter located the child in a distinctive Las Vegas-themed hard-shell suitcase, approximately 80 feet off a Holder Road. It's a dead-end road situated in an isolated area of southeast Washington County in southern Indiana. No family members, witnesses, or acquaintances came forward to identify the boy or provide any information. Leads from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children were also unsuccessful. The rural investigation and physical evidence gathering detective identified 2 suspects in the case. Detectives also identified the deceased child. Washington County, October the 14th, issued a felony arrest warrant for Dawn Elaine Coleman, 40, of Shreveport, Louisiana, and Jawan DeJuan Ludi Anderson, 37, Atlanta, Georgia. That's sad. Sad.
Yeah, that one's been developing for quite a while.
That's the first time I've seen it. I hadn't seen this.
Yeah. White girl, right?
No, it's a black girl.
You sure?
The picture I'm looking at looks like a black girl.
I don't see it. But
Look, I got her picture pulled up. That looks like a black girl to me. I could be wrong, Robert, with the things the way are going today.
A good tan, man.
Is that what it is? Good tan?
Yeah.
All righty. She looks like a black girl to me.
It's not the one I'm thinking of. The one I'm thinking about is the blonde girl that just had something similar where the kid that went missing and they got her for murder. Like, what are these women doing to their kids? That's not normal. I mean, it's happened forever, but it's not normal. It seems to be accelerated.
So I'm correct. This is a black girl?
Yeah, she's black.
Sure. Man, I thought I was losing my mind, Robbie.
Is that what JLP says? She black.
She black.
She black. I don't watch much GLP, but he is funny.
Because he don't pull no punches, man. Tells it like it is.
Yeah.
That's what I like about him.
It sucks. Like, I'll sit there and have to listen to some of those callers and shit, thinking that they're going to put you on the air, and then they're like, Jamie and Georgia, oh my mind.
Georgia on my mind.
Hey, get out of here.
He just wants to sing.
Frederica, I never heard any of your calls. You got to clip those and send them to me in Messenger. I've never heard a single call from you to JLP. And it's probably good because it's probably cringe. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah,
Well, Robbie, like I was saying a while ago, I'm glad that you called. Appreciate you tuning in today, Robbie. We'd appreciate it if you... Hold on, Robbie. Please try to let me get this off my chest.
Look, he said they took his call today.
Huh?
They only take Frederica's call when he calls in.
They do?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I didn't hear him today.
He said, I was on the show today.
I didn't hear him today.
He said, well, I was on the show today. He's sitting there typing it to me.
Well, I'm saying I didn't hear the show today.
No, I don't.
He might have been. I know he was on there the other day when I was on there when he said Frederica. Frederica wasn't there and he hung the phone up.
I only listen when you say, I'm on the old with JLP. I'm like, all right, shit. I had other stuff I wanted to listen to him. I mainly listen. So, but whatever. I go over there and Jamie. All right, so what did you say?
Oh, this is what I say. Hey, I appreciate you calling in. We're going to go over to the gaming side. Appreciate y'all being over here. Y'all come over. Like to see y'all do a thumbs up and comment over on the gaming side. We're finna be over there playing Call of Duty.
Oh.
So, guess when we'll talk to you again, Robbie?
Is that what you're going to say? I thought you had something better than that.
Later. Robbie.
Later.
Robbie, we ended the show, Robbie. What are you doing?
Later.
What are you doing, Robbie? We ended the show.
That's funny. You're on Facebook and you said later twice. You didn't have to. It just happened.
No, I say it because I'm on Streamlabs.
Yeah, it was a habit.
No, I'm on Streamlabs. When I say later, it's because I'm saying later to my phone.
I get the t-shirt.
Later.
Like, why are you saying later twice?
Because once wasn't enough.
Later.
Robbie. What are you doing, man?
Jamie, that road was right up it's the first time I ever saw that little road, and I'm like, oh.
That's not what she said, Robbie. She said you don't know what the hell you talking about.
No, Jeff. I didn't say it like that.
No, I said that's what she said.
Okay, well, that's fine. See, this is her stomping ground. She's grown up here.
Well, hold up. I thought you was a mailman.
No, she knows more about it. She grew up. Her dad painted this whole town. He painted the town. But literally.
What's that got to do with it? You're a mailman. You deliver stuff. You ought to know every nook and cranny of the road that you travel, Robbie.
She knows more about old school than I do. Absolutely freaking lately, dude.
Are you saying she's old, Robbie? Is that what you're saying?
She's older than me, sure. Yeah,
Oh.
that's old. That's old. We made it this far, man. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move.
What the hell are you doing?
That's talking about, yeah, we're old. 52's old, man. Shit.